Alright. Oh, wow, that was perfect timing. Thanks. Okay. Copy link. If I'm okay. I think it's live now. Should all be good. I think. I think I'm live, yeah. Okay. What number did I end at? Don't remember. Good start. Alright, we started. Oh, no, we're not, apparently. Okay, now we starting. Cool. Took a while. Wait, am I even public? Yes, I am. Very cool. What's going on, Dana? Welcome to it. Thanks for coming to my stream, because I saw Alex is still streaming, I think. Oh, this is awful weather. I'm going to change the date to yesterday, because yesterday's weather was really good. We're going to put it to the 11th. And then, yeah, we're going to go from there. Hopefully it gives us the right weather. But yeah, what's going on? She's still streaming, but you've watched her since she started today, so you can take a break. She's also just doing shiny raids. Oh yeah, she was doing those raids for a little bit. Alright, this weather is much better. Okay, that's beautiful. That is fantastic. I like that. Yeah, I watched her play the demo for a little bit. Then I watched a little bit of the shiny raids, but afterwards I had to go have dinner. But now it's my turn to start. And hopefully I finish this hunt tonight, because I'm kind of over it. Let's be real. We are over odds. That's not so fun, but you know, it happens. But honestly, I don't know how late I'm going to go tonight either. I just want to finish this hunt. It's been alright, I guess. It's definitely not my favorite though. I'm ready to go back to something like at least Glimwood Tangle, maybe another route. I'm just done with soft resetting at the moment. The demo, yeah, the demo does look really cute, and it is pretty much, well, it's not the full game, but what's nice is it's pretty much what the final game is going to look like. Like, the demo is effectively what the game is, but it only lets you play like an hour of it. So it's still like, because your data goes over to the game. Oh, what's going on, Neon Lizard? What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's something really cool about the demo, is it's not like how it was with Sun and Moon or other games where the demo was an own version, like its own little thing. Like, the demo is pretty much just the prequel to the game, and then it transfers over to the game. And you know, what's going on, Anthony? Welcome to it. Thanks for coming out, because I know Alex is still streaming. I appreciate you coming to hang out here. Yeah, I saw a lot of you guys in Alex's stream. It was cool. I was glad to have her streaming again. I don't think she streamed for a while, has she? I know she was busy. It's cool to have her streaming again. What's going on, Shino? How's it going, dude? Thanks, Anthony. Well, I've had another day of hunting roamers. Yeah, I saw Dana and Alex's stream as well. I saw quite a few people. Like, about a good handful of people recognize me. I want to say at least like 7. I wonder if she's going to be going late. Because I know Danny's going to be there. Until she's done. Yeah, Danny's going to stay there. Well, Danny and her are really, really close. You're still going for Piplup? How many have you done the past, well, I guess since last night? Because you got off to a flying start on the first day. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Yikes. Sorry. I heard that. Well, it was very quiet. Yeah, she did name Mudkip after Danny. Oops, my bad. Oh, what's going on, Marcelo? I'm sorry you joined the stream. I'm pretty sure my mic just messed up a little bit. I'm sorry you joined right then, but how's it going, dude? Yeah, Danny's Mudkip now. I don't know. I'm just kind of disappointed that for the new mystery dungeon, I was hoping there's going to be Gen 8 Pokemon, honestly. I thought you could be like a Grookey or a Scorbunny or something like that, but I guess it is supposed to be a remake of the older ones. Only 100 or so, you're almost at 1,000? That's still really good. Like, in one weekend, I'll take that. Yeah, myself, I'm doing good. I've been hunting a lot of roamers these past couple of days in Gen 3. And then I'm still streaming this. But other than that, I've pretty much put all hunts on hold until I'm done with my roamer. Because I still have a shiny backlog that I can upload. And I just uploaded Latios, so like I still have a couple weeks until I have to upload that. Then once that's uploaded, then I still have another couple more weeks. But this roamer could honestly take all year. Yeah, it would be cute to be a Yamper or something. I'm sure they will have newer Pokemon in it, unless they want to keep it like strictly like the old game and make it Gen 3 and 4. I don't know. I know a lot of characters from before are returning, like the shiny Celebi, Dusknoir, and Grovyle. I don't know too much about the story so far yet. Your 478 encounters into Salandit. Is Salandit in this game, or is that an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Yeah, I mean, I'm not too far over odds. This is definitely not my longest hunt. But it probably has been my least enjoyable, if I'm going to be honest. Just because it's probably because it's slower than the others. But like I said, I don't mind the longer reset. It's just when I'm streaming, I think it'd be fine if I was doing this, if this was my own hunt. When I'm streaming it, I want to ideally be getting in more encounters and not be stuck on a hunt for so long. But, you know, it's fine. You played Red Rescue Team a lot? Yeah, Red was the first one I had. Then I played Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. And then the last one I played was Explorers of Sky. I never played Gates to Infinity and whatever the other one was called. Oh, Super Mystery Dungeon, I think. Oh, whoa, we just got a notification. I'll probably read it in a little bit. I hope it's a sub and a donation again, because then I'm going to have to get my phone out. Mr. Sonics donated $3.22. Thank you so much, dude. Let me open Streamlabs up, because it's always difficult to read on like my actual screen because it's really small. But thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Let me just sign in so I can actually see it. But thank you so much, dude. I'll read it in a second. Really appreciate it. Alright, hold on. Taking his time. Alright, got it up. It'd be nice if I could just read my screen. Is this for every Corsola that had to be fainted while shiny hunting for it? Wait, did you only have to knock out 322? Did you find a shiny Corsola? Thank you so much for the donation again, but Did you get it after 322, or are you still in the process of knocking them out? But welcome to the stream. Anthony, are you cute charming for Salandit? To be fair, I'm pretty sure Absolblog's cute charmed for Salandit, and he still ended up getting 2 males. Oh, you did get it? Yo, congrats! Congrats on Shiny Corsola. That's such a good shiny. I mean, Corsola is better once it evolves, but congrats, man. I'm so glad you got it. It's such a good Pokemon. It's such a cool design. I love the shiny. It's so, like, seeing... Honestly, I've seen shiny Corsola way more than I've seen the regular one. So I've taken for granted how good it looks, but when you compare them, it's such a good shiny. So congrats on shiny Galarian Corsola. That's awesome. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're cute charming. Good. Hopefully it works. How many SRs am I at? We hit odds last night, so I'm at 42-18. So we're like barely over odds, but we're still over odds. Galar Corsola or traditional Corsola? Honestly, I like them both a lot. I really like regular shiny Corsola, and I'm probably going to go for that in Gen 2. It's a really, really good shiny. Both their shinies are fantastic. It goes from the coral pink to blue, and then in this it goes from like a nice white to a dark black or gray. I won't, Dana. Are you still hunting your mask? How much are you on? I remember I saw you tweet about it. Were you like deep into it? I swear it was kind of a long hunt. But you had a lot of good luck. You got Duraludon fast, you got Dreepy fast. I remember you had quite a few hunts that were really short. Trying to hatch a shiny Hoot Hoot right now? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you could come out tonight because I know you were busy last night. And I didn't get to stream Friday night, so yeah, it's been a couple of days, but are you going for Hoot Hoot in this game? Or are you going back in because I know Johto is your calling, so are you doing it in an older game? You did SOS in Sun, and you got shiny female Salandit without cute charm? Oh, nice. That's lucky, because I know for Absolblog's Trial Quest, he cute charmed it, and he still got 2 male Salandits. So I don't know how much it's supposed to help out, but I think it's maybe like 50% of the time, something like that. But yeah. It's all based on luck. Yeah, 52-30. Yeah, your previous hunts were crazy fast. Okay, yeah. We both probably deserve to go over odds. After my my Dracovish, my Snorunt, and Corsola. It sucks, but it's probably deserved. At least you're not too far into it. Oh, it's in this game? You're still trying to talk your fiance into trusting you with her 3DS? Why she don't trust you with the 3DS? Come on. I'm sure you could take care of it. Good luck talking her into it. Or just find like a cheap one. Ooh, yeah. Well, at least it's overworld. But still. Like, where you hunt, it's a very small area. So it's very easy to run into them. Yeah, like the random encounters can come out of nowhere, and the other overworld spawns, it's such a small place. It's so easy to run into them. Yeah, I'm not fine going to 10k, but I'm like expecting going to 10k for this hunt, honestly. I'd rather not. But I said from the start, I think this is going to be like a 10k hunt, and it's going to happen. Yeah, no sausage or ant. She doesn't trust you because your Joy-Cons are now Drift-Cons. Oh no. So she can't play Mario Kart because of it. So she's just upset. Oh, what's going on, Brady? Welcome to it. Yeah, Dugtrio does. He does camouflage. And as always, the random encounters can just come out of nowhere there. Yeah, I'm familiar with the desert area. It's like there's not a lot of open. There's not really an open space to hunt something properly. All the Alex viewers are slowly coming in. Is she done? She'll probably go for a while because she started at like 6. So I imagine she'll go to like maybe 9 or 10. You're fine with an accidental Helioptile, Duskull, Silicobra. A Silicobra would be sick because that hunt has been so difficult for so many people. It's been so unbelievably difficult. It doesn't make any sense. It's a very common thing. Because it took Ashley ages to get it. And then someone else who's hunting it has phased for it 4 times. And got 3 10% Scorpies. And 2 of those Scorpies were over odds. So if you get a random Silicobra, that'd be great. And yo, what's going on, Zeno? Welcome to it, dude. Duskull, well, yeah, Duskull's just a beautiful shiny. Yeah, exactly. You don't get it very often, which is weird because it's the most common thing. What does phase mean? If you're doing a random encounter hunt and you find a shiny that's not your target, that's the end. That's the first phase of the hunt done because you found a shiny. So you go to your next phase. Yeah, exactly, Dana. Just put it into simple words. What's going on, Miko? Dana, you weren't kidding. Everyone's slowly coming over from Alex's stream. Is she still streaming? Because, actually, no. I'll know she's done when Danny's here. Because Danny will spend every second in her streams. So I appreciate you guys coming over. You hope Skarmory takes long because you're going to go do Lugia after and you hope you don't get... Yeah, you could get 718, 192 under odds. I think I'm close to that, actually. I got Lugia under odds. I got Latios under odds. I got 2 Rayquaza under odds. I got Beldum under odds. And I got Duskull under odds. So I'm at 6 under odds. 8192 hunts. And I hope to God my Roamer hunt is under odds. That would be the worst one to go over odds. I'm only at like 1400. I got to 1425 today, which is actually incredible progress. I've made amazing progress on that hunt this weekend compared to how slow I was taking it before. You bought a GoPro to film your fishing stuff? Might film a bit of Gen 3 hunting too. Oh, sick. Fishing and shiny hunting. Put it on the same channel. You're dual screening both streams. Nice. Shino, I hope it's under odds, but you got a random shiny Palkia from Sinjo Ruin, so you're probably going to go to 46,000. I hope it's fine. I hope you don't go ridiculously over odds. I'm going to be generous and say like 4K. Half odds. I think that's fair. If you can get to 1,000 in a weekend. This is my last week though to really grind out roamers because then I have class next Tuesday. Rare random shiny. You play the game at the same time, if only you could do it with maths. Your over odds for Weedle? Okay, fine. Then that puts your luck back. Wait, you're over 8192. Wait, what? What game are you hunting Weedle in? Because if you're over 8192 for Weedle, what the heck? Was it Fire Red or was it Heart Gold or Soul Silver? I feel like it was one of those. Danny really spent half a year on Oshawott. To be fair, I've spent almost 8 months on a roamer. Oh, and Let's Go. Why did I think it was one? Who cares if you're over odds? That's Let's Go. I'm not going to feel sympathy for you going over odds on Let's Go. Unless you're doing the water encounters. Then that sucks. Dallas really just dropped his dream team because of that. He was like, this ain't it. Space Dragon, I was joking with my friend. I was like, yo, I hope Sonic's Latios just gets my Latios video hurled into everybody's recommended. It was pretty similar. I was so hyped seeing him get that. It was so crazy. Because I was talking to one of my friends, and he's friends with someone who knows Sonics, and he was saying, oh, I heard he's almost at 5K for Latios. Then right as he said that, Ashley, who's really good friends with Sonics and is like in a server with him, she's like, he just got Latios. So I'm like, dang, that was a weird coincidence. But seeing him get yet another roamer has given me so much motivation. I've just been going for my roamer all weekend, and that's all I'm going to do for the next however long it takes. Your Weedle took 19K on Fire Red. Were you hunting for it, or did you just phase for it? Yikes. That's the thing. It's so stupid. But I, like, deadass want to hunt Rattata because I really like it shiny. But I know it's going to take me something ridiculous like 28K. It's going to be something stupid like that. So I'm just going for my roamers. I've put so much time into it. You were hunting for it? Yeah, it's always the dumb targets that take such a long time. Like, for some reason, in your mind, you think, oh, this is such a crap Pokemon. This is going to be a fast hunt, when it's really no different than hunting a shiny Ho-Oh. Your highest is still 463, but that's because you started on Shield. Like, you started shiny hunting on Shield? That's fine. Your EV is almost at 9K. What game? In this game? Or if Fire Red. Yeah, that sounds like a Fire Red, like Badge Quest or a Dream Team Quest. Your Squirtle took 214. Not bad. I'm gonna start way too many Dream Team quests this year. It's gonna be dumb, and it's not. None of them are gonna get completed. You might hunt for Copperajah if you're feeling the need to suffer. You'll probably get it in like 14. Let's go, Evie. You hunted Seal for a month, gave up, never resumed. Sold the game. That's taking giving up on a hunt to a whole new level. Hunted this, hated it, never shined. Stopped hunting it, sold the game. Nice. I have not touched Let's Go. I've played it maybe like, I probably played like no more than 20 hours of that game. And it's because you're also not doing fallouts, you have Shiny Charm. Yeah, if you're not a fallouts hunter, then fair enough. That's just what I do. I don't really care how people hunt. I just care that shiny hunting's popular now. It never was. You really wanted to hunt for Stone Journer, but you don't know if the increasing method works. Yeah, it does. It does definitely work. You just need to get it in your recommended. Because I didn't realize. Because I have to do the Galarian quest. And I didn't realize you can't find Darmanitan. And the best you can do for Daramaku is 5% in a random encounter. That's all you can do for Daramaku. So I'm going to have no choice. I'm probably going to do the recommended method and catch everything except Daramaku and Stone Journer and make them both more common. Because obviously I need the Daramaku, but I would like a stone journey as well. I really like it shiny. Like, it's a really nice... Some people don't really like stone journey that much. I think it's really cool. What's the Galarian quest? So I'm just trying to get a shiny of every single Galarian line. So not each individual one, just one of each line. So I've gotten Galarian Corsola and Cursula. So then I'm going to go for like Zigzagoon, Ponyta, Galarian Farfetch'd, Galarian Stunfisk, Galarian Weezing, Yamask, Darumaka, Mr. Mime, and yeah, just pretty much get all of them, and then just make a video showing off every single Galarian shiny. And yeah, Meowth. I always forget Meowth. I don't know why. Yeah, Marcelo, it does absolutely work. We just don't know the exact mechanics, but it definitely does work. We just don't know the specifics to it. Like, people have found shiny Ice Cube, and that's usually 2%. But then also you can do it just for like 10% targets and whatnot. I'll probably do it for Ponyta and Glimwood Tangle, because I'm not prepared to phase in that. So many people phase in Glimwood Tangle. The only person I've seen get their target first phase in Glimwood Tangle was Detective Mucka. She was going for Sinistea, and she got it first phase. I guess Absolblogs got Ponyta first phase as well, which was cool at the time. Then I didn't realize how ridiculously rare that is to happen, because no one else is getting their targets first phase. Everyone's phasing for like the monkeys, which is only like 9%, or they're phasing with Indeedee, which is only 5%. And so it's just ridiculous. You hate Galar and Alola Meowth? I just hate Alola Meowth. Then they're like, oh, we really messed this up. Let's fix it. The very next generation. And I think it's much better. Okay, no, Alolan Meowth isn't horrible. Alolan Persian is an abomination. Yeah, you're new to shiny hunting. Most you ever did was Community Day on Go. No, dude, definitely ask more questions. If someone's new to shiny hunting, I want to like give them as much information as they can. I love it when people get into shiny hunting. Because it was such a, like, back when the only thing was full odds, back in like 2009 to like 2012-ish, no one shiny hunted. Like, if my channel had this many subs back in like 2010-11, I'd probably, this would be like 500 subs would have been considered one of the most subbed full odds channels back in the day. And now, like, I know it's not full odds, but even just like A-Drive and stuff like that, shiny hunting channels have like hundreds of thousands of subs. No, I don't want Indeedee. No one wants Indeedee. No, no one wants Indeedee. Hello, Wrench. What's going on, dude? How's Food Lion? Oh yeah, Piplup Community Day is coming up. And yo, I'm actually getting a new phone this week. So I'm finally going to be able to play Go for the first time since like November. I never like stopped playing, but my phone's like 3.5 years old. Well, the make is much older, but I've had it for 3.5 years. So I'm finally going to be able to play Go again, which is nice, because I do genuinely have a fun time playing Go. So I didn't get bored of it. I didn't fall out of it. It's just my phone can't really support it anymore. So I'll probably do Piplup Community Day. And honestly, I'll probably find lots of random shinies, because I feel like every time you take a break from the game, then they come back, they give you shinies, because like, hey, these are in the game. They're pretty rare and they're pretty cool to get, but we see you haven't played for a while. So have a shiny and spend money on our game. I'm still yet to spend $1 on Pokemon Go. The only money I've spent on it is iTunes gift cards that I got, but I refuse to spend money on a free-to-play game. Just came to say goodnight. Alright, have a good night, Brady. Thanks for hanging out, dude. See you later. But yeah, when it comes to like free-to-play games, if I don't have to pay and I can still do very well in the game, I absolutely will not. So I think I'm at level 38 in Go. I got pretty much most of the decks complete. I've got Kanto complete. I've got Johto complete except for Unknown. I've got pretty much everything in Hoenn. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many quests to do, like so many Rocket Grunt quests or whatever. Honestly, they just added a lot to it. They've done so much. I feel like if the people who played way back in 2016, if they came back, they'd be so overwhelmed. Like there's a lot to catch up with. You hope Mudkip is in the DLC because that's the only community day you did. I don't think it is. I think because the code was broken open a couple months ago, and they did find like 633 Pokemon in the code, and it was the only starters confirmed was the Kanto starters and Alola starters. So I don't think we're gonna have Gen 3 starters in the games. Your phone dies too fast because of the cold. Okay, so what's the badge quest? Alright, a badge quest is where you get a shiny before each badge. And it doesn't matter which one. So the difference between a badge quest and a Dream Team quest is a Dream Team quest, you have a specific target in mind, and you keep going till you get that Dream Team member. A badge quest is you just get a shiny. If it's not your target, doesn't matter. So you can have like duplicates in your badge quest. So a badge quest is you get a shiny before each gym. So you end the game with 8 shinies. Or if you want to be extreme and do it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can do a 16 team badge quest. You might have to leave early because you're really sick. Oh, no worries, Dana. Well, thanks. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you feel better. Yeah, dude, I'm probably going to be overwhelmed. I don't even feel like they've added much. Just a lot of Team Rocket grunt stuff, which I don't really care too much about. At the end of the day, I literally just try and complete the decks. And I'll eventually get to level 40, but I'm not really in a rush, because once you get to level 40, like, that's it. And so I just try to complete the decks. You have a shiny Growlithe and Go from your first day. What do you mean, like, early on? Nah, I ain't doing a Heart Gold. I'm doing a Dream Team quest for Heart Gold. Maybe I'll do a badge quest in the Soul Silver, because in that way, it doesn't matter if I phase for things. I can just move on. Because I'm probably absolutely going to phase for Pineco. I might not, but I also definitely might. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Dan. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I'll probably do a badge quest one of these days. Our Gold Soul Silver is like the most intense badge quest you could do. To be fair, I did get, what, 28 shinies last year? So it's possible to do it in a year. Phase for a Pine. Yeah, I'm definitely going to phase with like 3 Hoot Hoot. For sure. I know that's going to happen. Am I doing a quest now? I have a Dream Team quest. The Chikorita was the first one on my Dream Team quest. I've been slowly chipping away at Pineco. But I keep putting it off because I know I'm going to phase. And I've just had a lot of backlogged hunts. And Pineco is one that's single hunted, so I'm just trying to cross off all my single hunted hunts. Because I usually double or triple hunt. So it's just easier to, obviously it goes by much faster. So that Dream Team quest has been on hold for a bit. And I started grinding it out again these past couple weeks, but I haven't got too far. I'm only at like 1800 for it. So I'm really just trying to focus on grinding all my hunts that are on hold. But honestly, now I'm pretty much putting every single hunt on hold just to try and get a roamer. And just I'm trying to keep up with it. Because I would go through phases where I'd really be into hunting roamers for like 2 days, and then I would lose motivation for like a month. So I'm just trying to knock it out. It could take all year, honestly. But the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in increments of 1,000. So I'm going to get to 1,000. every 1,000 I get to for a roamer, then I'm going to switch over to like a much faster hunt. But obviously, when I'm still hunting the roamers, I'll be streaming. Like, I just hunt the roamers during the day, and then I'll stream. So there's always a chance I can get a shiny in Sword and Shield still. I hope I get Pineco first phase. Yeah, I hope my dream team is gonna be fast. And I did do one for Sword and Shield. All the Sword and Shield shinies I've posted are part of my dream team. And I beat the game with it. So my dream team was Cursula, Centiskorch, Dracovish, trying to think, Frostmoth, Toxtricity, and Dubwool. So that was my dream team for Sword and Shield. And then my dream team for Heart Gold, Soul Silver is Meganium, Fortress, Slowking, Politoed, Miltank, and I forget who I put on the end. I keep switching between who I want to hunt for the last dream team member. I have it on a list somewhere, but I don't think it's set in stone. But I want to try and keep it all Johto Pokemon. I try and keep my dream teams all from the region. Because like there's really cool hunts to do in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like you can soft reset for a Lapras or a Dratini. So there's really cool like Kanto Pokemon you can get, but I try and keep it strictly in the region. So I just want only Johto Pokemon. I might honestly do Quillfish because I really like Quillfish's shiny. And that's another thing. I don't care about the typing when it comes to Dream Team quests. I just hunt it because of how the Pokemon looks, because I'm hunting the shiny for it. So how long did it all take? Did you start the day Sword and Shield came out? Honestly, it didn't take that long in comparison. I got it it took maybe 5 weeks. But obviously I wasn't consistently hunting all the time. And so I got Wooloo. I got like the first 3 in 1 week. I got Wooloo like the day after it came out. Then I got Sizzlipede. Then I got really lucky and got Corsola the day after I got Sizzlipede. And then I just took a break went to go hunt in Glimwood Tangle because I wanted to get Galarian Ponyta. But I was going to put it on the dream team, but then I ended up phasing for it and didn't want to try and get it. So after that, I went for Toxel, and so I got that a couple weeks later. And then I got Snom, and then Dracovish, so it wasn't too long. What's going on, Snomazard? What's a Meltang? He a little nut. And that's pretty much it. Went to SR for Dratini and Soul Silver badge quest, but grinding enough tokens is crazy. I actually really love the game in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I got really good at them. What's going on, Gizmo? What's up, Joshua? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Mr. Sonic, I got really lucky with my Dream Team quest. Wooloo was only like 1100 something. Galarian Corsola was 39. Dracovish was 19. And remember, this is all full odds. Sizzlipede went a little bit over odds. It was like 4,200, so that wasn't too bad. Toxel was the longest one at like 6,000 something, which isn't horrible. And then Snom was like 5,425. And so my average for the Dream Team was only like 2,900, which isn't bad for full odds. That's still an under odds average. And lots of people were going like over 10,000 for hunts. It did take me 20. Yo, Lance was tough. The only reason I struggle with Lance is because my Eevee did not evolve. It was like level 45. I'd played it with it like the whole game. And he's like, no, I'm not going to be your friend. I'm not evolving into Espeon or Umbreon. You love Volt Sword Flip. Kind of happy Eevee needs so much coins. Dude, Voltorb Flip is so fun. I like it because there's actual like strategy in it, whereas like any other game corner hunts is literally just press buttons and hope. But like there's actual strategy to Voltorb Flip. It's basically like Minesweeper, and I used to love playing Minesweeper. And so I could always get to like the last level and get like a lot of coins. But the problem with that game is you can actually like, well, no, you can max out at coins, and it's always very easy for me to max out. But then I think you can buy coins as well. Why does that look shiny? It's absolutely not. I'm not sure. And then I think there's Voltorb Flip and Celadon as well, and you can get Pokemon there. I think you can get like a Porygon. I'm not sure. But Space Dragon, Eevee really did hate me. Like, you get it level 15 or 20, something like that. And it was like, I gave it a Soothe Bell the whole time. It never fainted. It was always with me. I leveled it up like 25 levels. And it hated me. Like, I'm in the Elite Four with a full-on team of like Ampharos, Feraligatr. You know, what the heck else did I use? I think Crobat? I don't know. I don't remember what my team was. But Eevee was just not evolving, so I just had this normal type Eevee. I'm like, this is useless. What are you going to do against a Dragonite? Nothing. That was the answer. So to send you the S so you can grind out some Game Corner tokens. Dude, that would be my treat. I love that game so much. I can now play it since I don't have a hunt going on in Hard Gold. I can do whatever the hell I want in that game. Okay, that's cool. Oh, dude, I might play some Voltorb Flip tonight when I'm done with stream. Well, I'll do a bit more roamers, but I might do some Voltorb Flip. Oh, I'm excited. I'm pretty sure my coins are maxed out, though. So I'll just have to, like, just shiny hunt the Dratini just for the hell of it so I can get coins again. Porygon, Eevee, and Mr. Mime. Ooh. Might want Mr. Mime. I like Mr. Mime shiny. I think I had a Crobat Space Dragon. I'm not sure. I might have. I think it liked me. I don't really remember my team. I know it's a bit interesting. I think I had a Lantern, but that would have made sense. Because I had Feraligatr and Ampharos. I have no idea what my team is, and I was even just looking at it yesterday. When I was, catching the Latios. Bro, I don't know why class start tomorrow. Mine start Tuesday. Die if you want. That's okay. I ain't got a problem with it. But, hey, remember, this is your last few months of going to class ever. You failed shiny Gmax Grimmsnarl? Yikes. I assume you joined a shiny raid, though, so you can usually find them if people find one. That being said, it's still quite rare. But some people do hunt for them. I'm yet to find a raid shiny, except for Magikarp, obviously. Oh no, what's going on? Yikes. Caught it fast, though. Bro, I need a new mic. I have no idea why this keeps happening. I catch it fast, though. I've caught it. I remember one time it was just going on for like... I let it go on for like 30 seconds because I was unaware of how loud it actually was. Got an email from your university and your English prof. Like, prof got changed to the... Oh, no. I hate when that happens. Like, you know... The good profs. Why did it get changed? Actually, the opposite happened to me. We had like a prof. I guess she was bad. But then she got like really sick or something happened and she just like couldn't teach that semester. We ended up getting a really good one. So that worked out beautifully. But I've heard lots of horror stories of that happening. It's not fun. Also, I got a snack. This is probably my first time eating on stream besides my cake. So I'm sorry if I'm making sounds. I'm hungry. It's going to be like ASMR. If you don't like this, I'm so sorry. I'll try not to eat. But if this is your thing, you're welcome. It's very crunchy. I'm sorry. Oh well. It is what it is. My dinner was not very substantial. It was like soup. So I don't feel that full. About to eat this elephant though, goddamn. If he's not shiny soon, well that's gonna suck. I'm probably gonna go to 10K, absolutely. To be fair, we got about 2,000 done this week. So if I'm getting 2,000 done a week, this is gonna take a while. Cause I'm not at the point where I'm hunting this during the day anymore. Because now all I'm doing during the day is roamers. So like, I'm really not hunting this besides on stream. And I've been ending my streams earlier. Like, a lot of the times I definitely could go much later. But I have, I don't know. I've been enjoying my evenings. It's been a nice balance. Just finished hatching the last batch of eggs and they're shiny. The end of your daily shiny streak. Record is 3 days. No worries, Joshua. See you in a bit. My record was like just 2 days in a row. But that was full odds, so I think that's pretty fine. To get 2 full odds shinies 2 days in a row. I've gotten 2 in 24 hours. Like, I've never gotten 2 in 1 day. But I have gotten 2 in 24 hours. That happened with Safari Week. And I think Corsola was barely under 24 hours with Sizzlipede. I got Sizzlipede like one afternoon. And then I started Corsola that night, did like 30 encounters, then got it the next morning. So that might have been 2 in 24 hours. I'm not sure though. I don't think so, but besides that, then yeah, the only 2 in 24 hours was my Safari Zone shinies. I've never gotten 2 in 1 day. Well, to be fair, I usually hunt, get a shiny, get really excited, and just don't hunt, so that's probably why. Well, one of these days it's going to happen. It'll probably happen, like, when I do my Hoenn starters, I'll probably end up getting, like, an uncatchable pooch. And I'll be quad hunting, so, like, I'll end up getting a regular, like, just a shiny starter later that day. Danny's probably still on Alex's stream. What time is it? It's 9:15, so she's been going up for over 3 hours, so maybe he'll come by soon. I know he's going to be right here, though, the second she finishes. That's how it goes. We got a nice dynamic. But right now, I'm just munching. I think we'll probably go to 4,500 tonight. Maybe a bit more. I thought I was starting early. Like, I started getting ready early. Then I realized, like, I started exactly at 8:30. That wasn't even intentional. But I started, like, at 8:30 on the dot. Who's Alex? Alex is Little Shelter. And Danny is, like, he's been, like, in her stream since, like, day one. And they're, like, pretty good friends. He's, like, one of her mods. So they're, like, best friends. Danny and I, we're kind of cool. But I feel blessed. Now he goes to my streams instead of Dallas's, I think, sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot it's still Rumble Weekend. That's why. I was like, why isn't Dallas stream this weekend? I was like, oh yeah, they're doing Rumble Weekend. Oh, sick. That means the Rumble Weekend Shinies are going to be up tomorrow. I love watching those. I wish I could participate in Rumble. It looks like such a fun game. Like, it's just so mindless, but you just go through it so fast. It's so fast-paced. A Pokemon is shiny locked in these games. Every gift Pokemon that you get from someone, so like that Toxel is locked. The starters are locked. The box legendaries are locked. Eternatus is locked. I think that's it. Strong encounters that are uncatchable are supposed to be locked. There has been very rare occurrences of people finding shiny Pokemon that they can't catch in the wild. But I don't know how legit that is. So yeah, the legendaries, starters, gift Pokemon, and strong encounters are shiny locked in these games. Oh yeah, the type null, that's one of the gift ones. And the Slowpoke, yeah, that's considered a gift. Well, obviously you can breed for it. I forget, you get a type null given to you in this game. And type null is actually considered a legendary. Which is always so weird to me. I definitely don't see it as a legendary. Like, it shouldn't be. It was a man... Like, I get it. Mewtwo was kind of man-made. But this thing was literally made out of, like, household objects. Like a helmet, like a broom, and, like, flippers. Like, you can't tell me this is legendary. Come on now. Be serious. Dang, so loud. What do I mean? What do I mean? Type null is a legendary. Like, it's considered a legendary Pokemon. Is that what you're asking? Oh yeah, there's a Charmander gift. Yeah, that's what I meant. Any gift Pokemon. Oh my god, it's loud. But those are all locked. Don't know why the starters were locked, but they are. It kind of sucks. What makes Mewtwo more special? Mewtwo's genetically cloned and has, like, Sarah's genetics with Mew. And what's going on, Harkin? Welcome to the stream, dude. That's what I'm saying. And type null is, like, literally objects. Like, it's a helmet. It's got, like, flippers. It's just a mess of things. And Mewtwo just seems more of, like, an actual Pokemon. Type null just seems like all this crap put together. And I don't know, just its design in general. It doesn't look that... Like, I know design shouldn't matter, but just when I see it, I don't think this is a legendary. Its name as well. That Toxel was a Sword exclusive because you couldn't find it. Yeah, in the wild area. And they're a random encounter at, like, Route 7, I think it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, Mewtwo was made from a mythical. Well, I don't remember Type Null's lore. Like, it definitely doesn't have DNA from Arceus. It was just made trying to replicate it. Yeah, like, it's modeled after Arceus, but it's not the same as, like, Mewtwo was literally Mew's genes. Just, like, modified. I'm pretty sure they didn't extract anything from Arceus to make this Type Null. They're like, yo, let's just throw some crap together. And for some reason, this piece of crap is going to evolve. Don't know how that worked out. Don't know how they made a Pokemon that just evolves into something, but they did. Yeah, supposed to fight the Ultra Beasts. They're, like, based it off of Arceus to defeat all the Ultra Beasts. I don't know why. They could just got Mewtwo, just phone up Team Rainbow Rock and be like, yo, can this thing fight the Ultra Beasts? Yeah, for content packs, absolutely. I'm so excited for them. I'm so glad that they're doing that instead of just freaking stabby sword and sturdy shield. I much prefer like half price DLC than full price. Alright, exact same story. We're gonna make you leave your sword and shield games and you're gonna play through this new game. You're gonna play through the exact same story, but it's gonna be slightly different and there's just gonna be more post game. Like, I'd rather just continue from where I left off. Excited for the second one? Me too, because the second one seems like it has all the Galarian birds and the new Reggies. And, what else? Like that Calyrex thing. I'm not excited for that, but it's in it. I'm just excited for the new Reggies, honestly. I could care less about Clubfu, Calyrex. I just want these new legendary, or these new old legendaries, if I'm being honest. They made it without the mask and then put it on to suppress its power to change types. Oh, okay. Bro, the crown, dude. Big forehead floaty deer thing. It does not look like a Pokemon. It looks like an ugly cartoon. The Moltres. Yeah, Moltres is by far my favorite of the Galarian birds. Yeah, I know you can get every legendary Pokemon and like Den, so I guess it's like raids, but apparently not exactly like raids. I'm gonna be pissed if you shiny hunt them in the same way though. And people will be like, oh, I got a shiny Dialga, everyone come join. Like, please don't do that. Please, for the love of God. Do not let that be a thing. That's not full odds, that's like exploiting it. I'll be so upset if that's the case. I'm excited for Zygarde coming back too, because it looks like we'll finally be able to hunt it. I'd be pissed if they locked all these things. The only things I think they're going to lock is the Reggies, because it looks like the Reggies are a part of a story. Like, they have their own individual chambers, or they could just be showing off their rooms. But they have no reason to lock all these legendaries. But the way they're treating overworld encounters and legendaries, even starters, like if they're locking starters, it wouldn't surprise me if they locked all the old legendaries. But I don't want that to happen. You like the Zapdos? Zapdos is probably my least favorite, but like that doesn't mean I dislike it. I really like all of them. Like, I do love the Zapdos. I just love Moltres the most. Then I've always loved Articuno, so I really like this new form. And then I like Zapdos. It just ends up being my least favorite just because I like the other ones a lot. But they're all amazing. Like, I would not have expected that ever. Let's be real, I expected nothing from this Direct. I did not expect games. I didn't expect updates. I didn't expect anything. Yeah, there's like an electric one, and it looks like a dragon type. So very interesting that they chose those two types, and they have like an X and Y on them. I don't see how... I see how the Reggie with the Y on it like looks kind of like Yveltal, but I don't see how an electric one with an X relates to Xerneas. I don't get how electric and dragon go hand in hand. So maybe we have more of them. But it looked like it was just those two because they had like their own little individual temple. Unless they just make like a heck ton of Reggies. But I don't get why you would do... You got rock, ice, and steel, then electric, and then dragon. It just doesn't make sense to me. Oh yeah, Moltres is absolutely... I want to say it's absolutely a fire and dark. Articuno is probably going to be fairy just because they make everything fairy that they can. Even though it should be psychic or ghost. And then Zapdos, I think it looks like it can be fighting just because it has really strong legs. Or it could be ground type because it's become grounded like a road runner. So Zapdos could be electric and ground, but it also could be fighting. Yeah, Moltres definitely looks like a really dark phoenix. It looks really cool. It's such a good design. I love it so much. But the Reggies... I know the new ones are going to be locked, but... We'll probably get like a Galarian Regigigas. I'm hoping for Galarian Regigigas rather than Gigantamax. But Gigantamax would make sense in the sense of like the 3 Regis wake up the Regigigas. And then like if you have this other 2, maybe the other 2 causes it to Gigantamax. So like maybe the 3 together will wake it up. But then the 5 together causes it to Gigantamax. I would just like a Galarian Regigigas though, because that would have been something no one would have guessed ever. And then obviously since Regigigas is back, we're finally going to get to see it in comp with neutralizing gas, and it's just going to tank. There's a new Eevee from like fighting for the first content pack. There could be a new Eevee. I'd be surprised. I don't know if we're going to get too many new Pokemon. Because in like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, the only new Pokemon they added was like legendaries and Ultra Beasts. Well, I mean mythicals and Ultra Beasts. Like they added Blacephalon, Stakataka, the Poipo line. And then they added like Marshadow and Zeraora. And so they've already added 3 new legendaries. No, they've added 5. 2 Regis and those 3 extra ones. So they're probably... That brings us to 895 in total in terms of the decks. So we'll probably... Why does that look shiny? So they'll probably add maybe a couple more like mythicals. Because I don't think anything in the trailer was considered a mythical. Or maybe Regigigas created new Regis after he was awoken. I mean, he created all of them. But obviously, like the 3 new ones wake him up. I want to know what the other 2 do. Dark, Psychic, and Fighting are the Kalos starters type X and Y, and the Regi's kind of weird, huh? Imagine if there's like a 3rd DLC and we go back to frickin' Kalos. That would make... That's probably what it is in Psychic, Dark, and Fighting. Regigigas is like Ice Fairy, like the body is ice and the grass turns into crystal. Who knows? I don't think they'd make it ice, though, because there's already Regice. What if they just went crazy and blew our minds and just made this new Regigigas 5 typings? Just absolutely break the metagame and comp and goes against everything Pokemon has done for the past 20 years. It'd be so ridiculous. I'm so excited to see what they do with Regigigas, though. I'm so excited. I love Regigigas so much. It's like... I just love the Regis. They're so cool. Their designs, their lore, their sounds, how they move, just everything about them is amazing to me. Some of my favorite Pokemon. They're so cool. You're just excited for the new Pokemon? Honestly, yeah. I'm just excited for these Regis. I love them. And I'm talking about it. I'm probably going to re-hunt Registeel. Because obviously on my channel, you have my shiny Regirock, you have my shiny Regice, but I hunted Registeel before them. I just wasn't live recording then. And I can triple hunt it, so I could probably hunt Registeel just to have it live recorded on the channel. And then I could double hunt, well, I'll eventually be able to double hunt Regigigas. I already have a shiny Regigigas, but I might hunt it again, so I could just have every single Regi live recorded on my channel. I love them so much. And then I even have the event Regigigas, so I could hunt them again in Platinum, because I think their sprites peak in Platinum, especially Regice's in terms of its shiny. Weirdly enough, I don't know why, this is actually the first shiny that kind of got me back into shiny hunting. It was so random. It was like November 2017. I hadn't like shiny hunted in probably years. And I had caught all the legendaries in my Omega Ruby, but I hadn't caught them in my Alpha Sapphire, so I was like, you know what, I haven't done this in a while, let's shiny hunt. So I don't know why, just randomly picked up my Alpha Sapphire. I don't hunt in those games, I don't play those games. I was like, oh, these are 4096 odds, so I should get a faster shiny. And so I just randomly picked up my Alpha Sapphire and just started soft resetting for a shiny Regice. And I got it like that night in a couple hours. And its sprite looks awful. Like, I could tell, but it's definitely probably one of the worst generations to get shiny Regice in. So I would definitely hunt it in like Gen 4. The Reggie theme in Black and White 2 is nice. I don't remember it. I really love its original theme though. My favorite Pokemon themes have to be the Reggie theme by far, and then Deoxys theme. Those are amazing themes. They're so, so good. Deoxys theme literally gives me chills. I love everything about Deoxys. Why is Regigigas lowered to level 1 in Platinum? It's supposed to be in reference to it being asleep for so long. Like, obviously they made it level 70 in Diamond and Pearl, but just like canonically, it made more sense to have it level 1 because it had been slumbering and literally not doing anything all that time. But I remember that Zigzagoon. I was living in England. I remember that so well. And he just sent me a snap. He was like, shiny Zigzagoon. Bro, you always get like the worst random shinies. Bidoof after like a chain of 2. And then Zigzagoon. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to hunt an Alpha Sapphire. And then after that, after that hunt, I was like, ooh, that was fun getting shiny Regice. I should go hunt Regigigas. So I started hunting Regigigas, and I would just do like 10 resets at a time. I took it very slowly. Then spring 2018, I discovered the Void glitch, and I went to shiny hunt Darkrai. I got that in one day. It took me like 593. Then that's when I started my Shaman hunt. And it took me to like last a year and a half to do that. But yeah, so that Regice really kicked me off getting back into shiny hunting, because summer 2018, I was just doing random hunts. I started soft resetting for Registeel. Like, I wasn't counting at all. I was just hunting because I was like, I haven't done this in so long. I forgot how much I love shiny hunting. So I was just like going for Registeel. I went for Shaman. I was doing lots of Poké Radar hunts. I remember during the World Cup, I went for like Badoo. I was going for like, I chained a couple Dusclops. I got a Bidoof. I got a Bayonet. I was just shiny hunting for the heck of it. Just like doing chaining or fast hunts. And then I started watching Dallas's streams. And I started keeping track of my hunts, counting them. And then I was like, yo, let's record. And here we are, running into this elephant all these years later. Kind of sucks. Kind of enjoyable though. It's not the worst thing. I could be hunting a lot worse things. Let's be real. I could be hunting Indeedee, which some people are actually doing. Kind of disgraceful. But it's happening. I don't think anyone should hunt Indeedee. It's a crime. Don't do that. If you're thinking about hunting Indeedee, please do not. It's not a good idea. And you're not going to be happy with that decision. You have to full odds hunt Indeedee just to spite me. Do it, I dare you. I saw someone full odds egg hunt it. I was like, what is your problem? At least Masuda it. But you really wanted to get this full odds without phasing. That's not okay. You have a problem. Because everyone's just phasing with Indeedee for no reason in Glimwood Tangle. There's no good reason to be phasing with a 5%. Someone was going for Morgrim, which is the most common thing in the route, and they phased with 2 Indeedee. And then obviously people are just going for the 10%, and they're also phasing with Indeedee. I've seen like 6 people phase with an Indeedee. And I'm like, why are you going out of your way to hatch this? Clearly, it's not a 5%. Cerebi lied. It's like a 60%. Because everyone gets shiny Indeedee. And I remember when I started hunting in Glimwood Tangle, I was like, I wanted any Gen 8 Pokemon that was shiny, except Indeedee, but I was like, you know what? It would be cool to get an Indeedee because it's only 5%. And so not a lot of people are going to get shiny Indeedee. But I was wrong. Everyone's getting shiny Indeedee. What's phasing? So phasing is when it's when you're doing random encounters in the grass and you get a shiny that's not your target. So I phased for Snom. I accidentally ran into a Snorunt and got a shiny Snorunt after 203 encounters. So that was the end of the first phase of the hunt because I got a shiny. So your game has generated a shiny, so you restart the counter back at 0 because you got the shiny, or you got a shinies, then you start again, and then you go on a phase 2. So phasing is pretty much just getting a shiny that's not your target. And yeah, that's all that is. You got a random shiny Lanoon and Sapphire looking for Tropius? Like you were just looking for a regular Tropius? Or you were hunting Tropius? Tropius would actually be a cool thing to hunt in Gen 3. Obviously it's like pretty like normal to get it in some double grass areas in Black 2 and White 2 or Black and White. But in terms of Gen 3, I don't think people really hunt it. I feel like Tropius is a pretty forgotten Pokemon. That's probably, yeah, I'd say Tropius is pretty forgetful. Like, it's not that common in Gen 3. You don't really see people use it too much. It doesn't have the best stats. And it didn't really get too much attention in the anime. Like, it's a cool Pokemon. It's a really good design. I really like it. I just feel, now that I think about it, it definitely goes under the radar. Like, it never gets used. No one really hunts it. It's not that popular. I don't think I've met anyone who says my favorite Pokemon is Tropius. I don't forget about it, but I definitely think it gets almost no attention. Yeah, your brother couldn't find one? That's what happened when I was a kid. My friend found a shiny Carvanha looking for Feebas because we didn't know how Feebas tiles work. So we probably literally spent hours. It was definitely over the course of many days, but we spent hours just fishing in the exact same tiles, thinking we would eventually find a Feebas, and we absolutely did not find any Feebas, and he ended up finding a shiny Carvanha. Obviously, we were going to find it before a shiny before a Feebas, because Feebas was literally not going to be generated on that tile. It's your sister's favorite Pokemon? Well, respect to her. Tropius is a cool Pokemon. It just does not get a lot of love. Does anyone have a Grookey? I got a Rillaboom. I had a Grookey, but he's a Rillaboom now. And he's going to get a sick Gigantamax form. I really like all the Gigantamax forms of the starters. They're pretty good. Rillaboom got a big drum set. His hair's wildin'. I'd say Cinderace is probably the best Gigantamax form, though. And it's definitely, you know, every single day I warm up to the Score Bunny line more and more. Inteleon looks wild. You got lucky for shiny Zigzagoon because before you went into work, you got a shiny Cufant. Nice. Then we got out, and 20 minutes later, you got the shiny Zigzagoon. That's sick. Can't wait to see the shiny versions. Shino, I think that's why they locked them. Because I think it's only going to be your original starter that can Gigantamax. Because it's not like you can just go catch a Gigantamax starter in a raid unless they make that a thing. But I think, because it didn't make sense to me. I was like, Why would they lock the starters if they didn't even give them a Gigantamax or a Mega? Well, I mean, obviously there's not Megas, but like, you know what I mean. So I'm thinking maybe you can't get them shiny because I think it can only be your original starter that can Gigantamax. I'm not sure. It would make sense. But then again, some people can just straight up, like, you can release your starter. So I don't see why they would limit it to just your own starter. But I feel like that might be the case, and that would make more sense as to why they shiny locked the starters. Because there's no point as to why they locked them. If you can just go breed for them anyways. Like, and that's how it works with random overworld Pokemon. Like, they don't appear shiny, but they can be shiny. So why does it matter if your starter doesn't appear shiny? Like, they shouldn't have locked them because it was such quick resets. And I definitely would have put Rillaboom on the Dream Team. If I could just straight out hunt for it. And it would be so fun to have, like, my original starter be shiny. I guess, yeah, my first shiny starter, I guess, would have been Chikorita. Think it'll be like an item, then you can choose the starter. Yeah. Because I don't think they're going to put them in raids. That'd be a little bit broken just to, like, farm starters. Like, it's already easy to get multiple starters as is in terms of how easy trading is. I wouldn't like them doing that. I hope there's an item. That's what I thought from the start. Like, Gigantamax always confused me. I was like, why do you have to catch a Gigantamax Pokemon? Like, why doesn't... I always thought it should work like Megas, where you just get a Pokemon. And you just have, like, some Dynamax or Gigantamax item. Because, like, our bracelet thingy makes them Dynamax. So why can't we just, like, give them the special item, like the Mega Stones that make them Gigantamax? I guess maybe they didn't want to repeat it and make it exact. Yeah, that probably would have pissed people off if it was the exact same as Mega Evolution, except different items. So that probably makes more sense why they did it the way that they did. But I think it's dumb that, like, I caught a G-Max Snorlax. I was like, well, why can't any Snorlax G-Max? Like, I don't know. I don't know what goes on inside their heads. Let's be honest. But when it comes to the starters, yeah, they'll probably give you an item. Or maybe just have, like, max friendship or something. I don't know what they're going to do. I definitely don't think... I mean, they could put them in raids. But I don't see that being a possibility. Like, just get a raid Rillaboom, a raid Cinderace, or a raid Inteleon. That just kind of defeats the purpose of them being starters. Yeah, why can't you use the candy be able to level up to the Gigantamax? That's what I think. I don't even know, what the hell does Dynamax candy do? Like, I have them. I don't get what it does. I don't get what, like, the Dynamax power level means. I've just not looked into that mechanic too much. I've just been running into an elephant for about a week and a half. That's all I've been doing with this game. That's my knowledge. Just elephant. This elephant's made of steel, so that's me running into it 4,000 times is not going to help my memory. At least my character's. He's probably very broken right now. Let's be real. It has to learn Kung Fu from Mustard. Probably. Well, I mean, that's going to be like the storyline with the Kung Fu dude. I don't know how it's going to work with starters. But I'm excited. I think we're finally going to have the major and minor league gyms, what we were promised. Because Avery and Clara, I think her name was, they're absolutely going to be gym leaders. I know they say they hope to run their gyms one day, but I have no doubt in my mind. Because I think they said there was going to be another, like, gym challenge in the DLC. But I have no doubt in my mind that they're absolutely going to end up being gym leaders in the story. Whether it be the first part or second part of the DLC, I don't know. But I definitely think we're getting way more gym leaders. And we'll finally have the league thing that they were talking about. Yeah, Anthony, my character's pretty strong. Candies increase the max HP when the Pokemon Gigantamaxes. Oh, okay. That's okay. That doesn't seem like that big a deal to me. Like, oh yeah, you have more HP now. Fair enough. But yeah, I've not used Gigantamax. Like, I've not gone looking for raids. Well, I do raids from time to time, but I don't seek them out. If I just find one, I find one. It's useful and competitive. Yeah, I would imagine. I don't really do comp, though. I mean, it's obviously very easy to get into, but once all the legendaries come back, comp is out the window. And the teams are all going to be the same as they've always been the past few years. Landorus. Absolutely going to have Regigigas with his neutralizing gas. Yo, what's going on, Burb? What's up, dude? And obviously Regigigas doesn't have neutralizing gas, but I mean with wheezing, all that fun stuff. How's it going, Burb? Welcome to it. Glad you can make it. We're here. We're running into the fan. We over odds. It's a good time. I promise. Doing alright. Probably going to 10K for this, but that's fine. I say it's fine. I don't want that to happen. And this is still up to being the first one on YouTube. As far as I'm aware, only one other person is going for this. I could care less, honestly. But it's still always fun. Okay, now Garchomp and Landorus are coming back. I mean, at least there's no Megas, but let's just see how they function when it comes to Dynamaxing. Oof, I feel like they're going to give some, like, Gigantamax. Almost at odds for Impotent. Are you still counting the encounters from your on hold Blipbug hunt? Or did you start your counter over? Because that sucks. You're always at odds. Have you got a, yeah, you said you got maybe like one under odds hunt. But other than that, your file sucks. You should burn it. Does not sound like a good time. It really don't. My file is yet to curse me. It's definitely happening now, though. I've wished it into existence that this hunt is going to go bad, and it absolutely will. I have no doubt in my mind. And I'm fine with it. I've accepted it, and I just know that's how it's going to be, because that's how RNG works sometimes. It'd be cool, though, if it was a random encounter hunt, because then I would at least have a chance of getting Pokerus, but that's not going to happen because I keep restarting over and over. Alright. Be shiny. This is 43.50. We might do 150 more. I'll see. It's still early. It's not even 10. I only did like 300 last night. To be fair, I've been streaming as long as I used to. Because I usually end up doing stuff when I end stream, so I don't like being super late. Your Sword and Shield cursed you almost instantly. Okay, you had one at 5 rate and 1188, so you guess you're paying for a lifetime for those. Dang, so you're basically at 8K. Sucks. Your file is awful. What's Pokerus? It's a very rare virus that your Pokemon can contract from interacting with a wild Pokemon. And there's a 1 in like 21,000 chance that a wild Pokemon will have Pokerus. When you get it, it makes it so much easier to EV train and like IV train. Like, it helps boost your stats a lot faster. I'm yet to get Pokerus when I've done a hunt. But to be fair, I don't do too many random encounter hunts. The only one that I did really is Duskull. And okay, also, I turn my games off when I'm done with random encountering, so to be fair, yeah, I probably could have gotten Pokerus, but I just didn't keep it because I shut my game off. But I don't really get it. Crazy thing happened is, like, my sister, when she was only like maybe 6, she didn't really care that much about Pokemon. I got Pearl and she got Diamond, and like, by the time she got to the first gym, by the time she got to Oreburgh, she went to heal her Pokemon and it already had Pokerus. And she did probably no more than 6 wild encounters. It was stupid. Like, I'm like, how does this happen? You're literally a 6-year-old that has no idea how this game works. You just get Pokeros in like 40 minutes of playtime. Okay, that's fair. The time you've gotten Pokeros was right when X came out and the first Pokemon you caught had it. Yikes. I did get it in my Pearl eventually, because I know my Pokemon all had Pokeros in that. And I'm pretty sure I did get it. I don't think it was traded to me. I think I got it on my own. Doesn't happen too much. And it's even more or less likely if you like, because yeah, you need to find a wild Pokemon with it. You don't need to battle it or anything, because you can get Pokerus when you're in the Safari Zone. So you don't need to like fight it or make contact with it. You just need to get in the encounter and you could have Pokerus. It's just crazy to me that they made something like even more rare than a shiny. Like, it is like almost 3 times as rare as a full odd shiny. Which is just, I don't get why they love these really insane things to happen in games. Like, Game Freak is just like, yeah, let's give these, what's the smallest chance we could give something to happen? They just do it. I'm like, okay, Game Freak, go off. Do that. I just hunt shinies, not Pokeballs. Shinies are more rewarding. What's going on, kid? You just wanted to drop in, say good luck, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Alright, well, just thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Have a good night. I appreciate you just chiming in, even if it's for a second. Yeah, probably see you tomorrow then. I should be streaming tomorrow. Unless I get this tonight. No, even if I get this tonight, I'm going to Glimwood Tangle. I would love to start my Galarian quest. I guess I've technically been hunting this for almost a month. Not really, though. Actually, no. Well, I started like the 20th? Maybe like that. But then obviously I took like a good 2-week break. So yeah, I haven't really been hunting this that long. It just feels long because of the break that I had. Yo, Danny is still missing in action, then that means Alex is absolutely still streaming. I know he'll be here right away. And maybe she'll raid as well. I don't really... It doesn't bother me though. But I know Danny will come over. JJ will probably come over. Who else? I forget. But yeah, Danny, I expect him to come over when it's done. Oh yeah, Burb. He's at Little Shelter's stream. She's streaming tonight for like the first time in like, I think weeks, honestly. I can't think of the last time she streamed. So that's where he is. And she started at like 6. So maybe she'll finish up soon. I don't know. But Danny, he'll come crawling back. He owes me endlessly for giving him his shiny Oshawott. That was absolutely all because of me. If it wasn't for my energy, he never would have got that shiny Oshawott, and he'd still be hunting it to this day. I can guarantee it. Oh, and he ended up getting... I imagine most of you follow him on Twitter. He got a shiny Litwick like last night or today. Only a couple 100 eggs. Not bad. He always comes crawling back. He will. Yeah, he got shiny Litwick, which is pretty cool. A nice fast hunt. He went straight from full odds Unova starter single hunting to Masuda method shiny charm and 4096 odds. But to be fair, sometimes we need a change. Sometimes we just need a fast hunt. I'm glad he got it pretty fast. He could have. It wouldn't have surprised me if he went to like some ridiculous number. That'd just be his luck sometimes. Thankfully, my luck is yet to turn to garbage, but it can any minute. And I'm prepared for that, somewhat. Because it doesn't help the fact that the only other thing I'm hunting besides this is roamers. I'm just not going to get a shiny anytime soon. I'm at 1425 for roamers, which is kind of crazy. I've done 375 since Friday. Keep in mind, it takes me like 4 hours to do 100. So, it is no easy task. I'm going to see if I can do 1,000 in this week, which would be ridiculous because it took me 7 months to do 1,000. Yeah, Burb, I'd really hate for my luck to run out on these roamers. I really would, because if my luck runs out, this roamer hunt could last a good year and a half. Absolutely. Like, I'm fine going to 50k on my next hunt if I get my roamer relatively fast. I am totally fine with that. I know that sounds stupid and scary, but it's true. I just want my roamer under odds because this guy's name's Twisted Motive. He is almost at like 25k for a Suicune, and he hunts Raikou sometimes, and I think he's at like 4k for Raikou. He's been hunting the Suicune since like May 2018, I think. So he's approaching like 2 years on his Suicune hunt. I do not want that to happen to me. I do not want to go to 20k for Suicune or just any of the dogs. It sounds horrible. So my luck can absolutely run out the second I get the roamer. I will take back-to-back 25, 30k hunts. As long as this does not take 2 years. That is a nightmare to me. It does not sound like a good time. But to be fair, he is single hunting it though. Which is just not smart. It's really not optimal to single hunt a roamer. Even double hunting isn't. Double hunting is probably the most comfortable and easiest way to hunt a roamer in Gen 3. But I think triple hunting is the most you can do to be completely efficient. And I think beyond 3 systems, it becomes too much and you lose your efficiency. Unless you're just insanely skilled. A lot to process and a lot to do. Like, I'm not relaxed when I'm hunting my roamers. Like, I'm pretty sure. Oh, cool. Stream died. Coming back. It's back. Stream is back, right? Yeah, I know I'm crazy for hunting them. And I'm pretty sure the stream's back. Tired of YouTube. Keeps cutting it out. I mean, I started, I don't know, it's just almost a pride thing, like, oh, it never died? Okay, cool. It said it died. But, oh, interesting. It said stream complete, and it ended it, and then came back. Alright, sick. But yeah, I just love doing cool hunts, and I think it takes a really dedicated full odds hunter to do a hunt like that. So it's just something I want to do. I might go for all three, because once I've done triple hunting, then I may just continue double hunting the other two. Or maybe just triple hunt. So like say I get Suicune, and then just reset that file and then go on like 2 Entei and a Raikou. I may eventually go for all of them, because definitely if you put in the work, you can get them. Like Sonic's, well, I mean, his first Suicune I think took like 10 months. Then his Raikou was really fast. I mean, it's all down to RNG. And then he got Entei last summer. You know, it depends. But he's managed to get 8 roamers in like under, I want to say just over 2 years, which is pretty incredible. And it's not like he's just been hunting roamers. He's gotten so many other shinies. So I may hunt the full trio, or I'm definitely not going to hop right into the next one right afterwards. And welcome back, Brady, for just 30 minutes. No worries. Yeah, if I get one, that's cool. But I think it's so exciting, because no one's really hunted it the way I've done it. People usually just target one, or they double hunt. But I remember I brought it up in Absolblog's Rumble stream on Friday, and he said he was like, "Yo, that's really cool." He's like, "I might steal that." He's like, "That sounds like a really sick way of hunting them, to just do one of each and just see whichever one shines first." Because I could easily have done 3 Suicune, 3 Entei, 3 Raikou. But any one you get is so exciting, and it's just so much more exciting to me that it's at random. I love the thought of that, because I love them all. Suicune looks amazing. The blue mane, it is a gorgeous shiny. Raikou looks fantastic. The mane turns such a vivid yellow. And then Entei just gets this subtle, smoky looking mask, and then just like a different coat. They're all fantastic. They're really good shinies, and to get them in Gen 3 would be something incredible. And I'm also even hunting Suicune in Soul Silver as a static encounter, so I might just do that. That's a hunt that I really don't care too much about. It's like super on hold. I just wanted to do it next to Latios, because I didn't like the idea of just single hunting Latios, so I just started Suicune so I could hunt something on the side. But when one of those shines, honestly, I may even do roamers in Platinum, because it's with the marking map in Gen 4, it makes it so much easier. Like, it saves so much time. So I may go for like Mesprit or Cresselia, because those are both really lovely shinies. I would never do the roaming birds, because I would just static hunt them, and it's kind of cool. Well, actually, it'd be easy, because you do get to see 3. And then, you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Raikou, and Entei are pretty cool. The only roamers I would never consider doing is the Eon duo in Ruby and Sapphire. They are so... Even with methods, it's an incredibly difficult hunt. And maybe someday a Gen 2 roamer, because there's methods to it. There's mechanics to it to make it so you're... Like, the resets won't be as long, but also you can do resets without even finding a roamer. Gen 2 roamers are a bit more complex. A Gen 3 Shiny Raikou is the best in your opinion? They're all really good. I love them so much. And that's why it's fun doing them at random. Gonna stream the hunt? For the roamers, I could, if I get because I'm only going to get one cap card to start with. I'd have to, and then I would be recording the other two with my phone, because it would make no sense. It would make absolutely no sense for me to do one at a time. Because when I do a roamer with another hunt on the side, I can literally get like 8 in an hour. And it just doesn't feel like I'm making any progress. Whereas on Friday, I got my personal best of 38 in an hour, which is ridiculous. Because that's an average of 1 minute. I'm getting an encounter every 1 minute and 34 seconds. Which is absurd considering some resets can be up to 20-25 minutes. So I don't think I would ever stream the roamer hunts until I got... Because I don't have a problem... Double hunting it is still efficient, so if one day I got 2 cap cards, double hunting is easy. But I guess I could double hunt it, like just put one in the cap card and just have the other one recorded. And if I get the shiny and the on the one that's not on the cap card, the video will make sense, but the stream won't make sense because I'll be reacting to something you can't see. So, yeah. You could find a way to do the cut Darkrai roamer event in Gen 4. That would be amazing. Imagine if you could make Darkrai roam and hunt it like that. That'd be so ridiculous. I get why they cut it though, because it's a mythical Pokemon. But that would have been so sick. The only ever mythical roaming Pokemon ever. Said ever twice. But still, that'd be incredible. A roaming mythical. Marcelo, you did not get your mask. Come on. You get shinies every single stream. Oh my god, congrats Marcelo. What, you've gotten Toxel in this stream, you've gotten Sizzlepede like right after my streams. And now you... Congrats on your mask. That's so sick. Alright, Mr. Sonic. Have a good night. You got work early in the morning. Okay, no worries, dude. I'll be streaming tonight, so if you can come make it tomorrow night, then I'll see you then. But have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Dang, Marcelo, how many was that? Were you still... You're in the 5,000s. I'm almost to 5,000. I say that, no I'm not. I'm probably like 2 streams away. Try to catch it in a moon ball. Ooh, that would look cool for it. A moon ball for a shiny Galarian Yamask? That looked nice. I don't know how it looks on Renorigus. I forget what balls you can get in the game. I know you can get a lot from the ball dude. And then obviously apricorns are coming to the game. And then so that just opens up even more possibilities. I'm still confused as to why the Beast Ball's in the game. They didn't hint at Ultra Beasts coming back. And I don't think they were in the code when they broke up in the code and still found the 630 Pokemon. So I don't know why they put a Beast Ball in. Maybe just for the hell of it? Doesn't make too much sense. And that's probably, maybe that's why they did it, just because it doesn't make sense. Who knows? Man, I don't question what Game Freak do. I ain't gonna get an explanation from them. Yo, speaking of Game Freak, it was Masuda's birthday today. So guys, if your DS clocks are on the correct time, and they're set to January 12th, and you go to Snow Point City in Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum today, there will be Diamond Dust Snow to celebrate Masuda's birthday. And yo, congrats Marcelo, you got it in the Moon Ball. That was gonna look so good. Awesome. It's a quick capture. Now save the game. But congrats once again. That's awesome. I can't wait to hunt that. Mainly because it's an overworld. Oh, look, Danny's here. That tells me Alex is done. I knew you'd show up eventually. We were waiting for you. Did she get any shinies? I know she was doing raids, but like, did she hatch any? She had Scorbunny and she was just doing Scorbunny, wasn't she? Welcome to the stream, Danny. Better late than never. Nature guesses. I always guess quirky. No, I wasn't, Zeno. My nature guess for the Yamask is quirky. No new shinies today. Dang, did you even catch any from the raids? You'd expect nothing less. Lax, lonely, quirky. It's probably going to be like adamant or something. It's bashful. Nope. Is that neutral? I don't think so. I forget what bashful does. I know neutral natures are quirky, docile. I forget the other. Oh yeah, bashful is neutral. Okay. And then I know 3 of the neutral natures. It looks so good, especially in a moon ball. Great shiny to get. Can't wait to hunt it just because it's overworld. So in theory it should be easy, but there's lots of easy things to run into when you in the desert. Speaking of shinies, congrats on your Litwick, Danny. And that's fine, you can steal my nature guess. But wow, Danny, that must have been a tough hunt. 200 eggs for a Masuda Charm hunt. Wow, don't know how you got through it. Oh yeah, it's a nighttime background as well. Yeah, of course, tweet it out. I will retweet that shit. Love it. It took forever. Oh yeah, I know. Almost 24 hours? Ugh, what a struggle. Can't believe it. A whole day of hunting. Are you just going to do like Masuda Charm hunts for a little bit just to remind you how cool it is to get shinies on a consistent basis after droughting for half of 2019? Yeah, you're going for Eevee? Good. Who are you going to evolve it into? Glaceon? Sylveon? I feel like it's going to be one of those two. You just got addicted to method hunting. It's fine. I know you'll come back eventually. Sylveon? Of course. Sylveon has such a good shiny. I don't really like Sylveon too much, but its shiny is fantastic. Cannot deny that. But my favorite is still Umbreon. What did I just do? Why did I do that? Wrong button. Alright, elephant. Why are you so dark orange? We go again. Almost to 4,400. You're still going for Sawaddle? Oh, true. I hope Sawaddle's so fast. I hope that's such a quick hunt. Yo, thanks JJ, and welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? Danny, unfortunately my Unova starters are back on hold again until I get this roamer. I've put in so much work for it this weekend. And thankfully I still have the Lugia backlogged. And I just got Latios up this week, so I can still go a couple weeks before having to upload Lugia. Then I'll have like another couple weeks to afford to drought before my channel starts dying while I go for these roamers. Unless I get lucky. Wow, she lasted a whole 4 days. Yeah. To be fair, I would have continued it if I just hadn't get this serious motivation to finish my roamer hunt. And Steve's Latios just gave it even more motivation to finish it. I'm like, this man has now got 8 roamers. I gotta do it. And I'm considering doing the trio, depending on how exciting and how fast the first one is. Danny is your adopted twin. Did you also turn into a mudkip? Because I saw Danny turned into a mudkip today. Danny, I really hope I get it too. This could easily take another 1.5 years. Which is the sad thing. But if I somehow keep up this motivation, because I usually only have roamer motivation for like a couple days out of the month. If I somehow keep it up consistently, I can get close to 4K a month. I don't think that can happen. But I might be able to do that. It's very daunting though. I'm just gonna do ridiculously long hunts from a roamer than to like Unova starters. That's why I always have quad Gen 3 to have my bag. So even if I do drought, I can always just do like 3,000 encounters in a day in those games. I don't call him Daunting Daniel for nothing. I don't think I like that. He's so happy. That's your first shiny of 2020? Oh, I saw you just tweeted it. I'm going to go like and retweet it. 5,331. I need to figure out how to evolve this thing. Was it you get it down to like 1 HP? And then like you go under that plate, you go to like the Dusty Bowl, something like that? I don't know, it's stupid. They got some crazy evolution methods in this game, and it's so good. I love it. It just, yeah, turning the DS upside down was a crazy thing to do. Nah. We gonna top it. What's going on, Octawave? Welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? How are your hunts? You're doing Dracovish and Impidimp, right? I feel like you said you switched it up again. I don't remember. Everyone's doing hunts. Everyone's getting shinies in my streams. What's going on, Glorious Leader? And I'm absolutely getting the DLC. I'm so excited for it. I think it's great that it's $30 for both of them and only $15 each. That's very reasonable in my opinion. Cosmic Beast, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm very excited for the DLC. About both games? Yeah, I got one. I got Shield for myself. Then I got Sword for Christmas. How much? Standard price. No, it's not 30 each. It's 30 for both of them. It's only 15 each. You're hunting specifically Dracovish now, so you don't get distracted over 3,000. Well, I mean, yeah. I think that'd be the better one to target since you can do multiple fossils at a time. How many fossils did you say you were doing? I know someone... I think Someone got Dragovich in my stream last night. Who was it? They got it at like 8K. Was it? Zeno, was that you? I feel like that was you. You're not getting shinies in your streams at all? Dang. Me neither. Hey, what's going on, Shadow? Welcome to it, dude. Someone got Dragovich last night. Yeah, you got Dragovich after 8K. Didn't you say you were doing like 40 fossils at a time? Something like that? You're not really a huge Pokemon fan, but you're starting to get into Pokemon. You know a lot about Pokemon, but not everything. I mean, I've been into Pokemon for, what, 14 years? I know a lot about it. I still don't know everything. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. Are these like your first games? Does the shiny charm affect fossils? Nope. That's what's so great about it. So if all these method hunters want to do like a living dex, they have no choice. They have no choice but to do fossils and full odds, which I love. Because it's just only 4 Pokemon, but it's like, you gotta do full odds for this one. I don't care. I don't care if you have the charm. I don't care if you've somehow battled 500 Dragovich. It's gonna be full odds. You're gonna get Sword next weekend. You're hyped. I hope you have such a good time playing it. Even if you're not a Pokemon fan, these games are so good. I've gotten people who haven't played Pokemon since they were like, for like 10 years, even more. I've got friends who haven't played Pokemon since they were a kid, and they've completely got out of it. They completely forgot all about it. Just jump in and play these games, and everyone, even if you're not a serious Pokemon fan, a majority of people have had such a fun time playing these games. So I hope you really like it. You got 90 fossils at a time? Oh my god. And you did 22, now you're doing 28? Yeah, that's what's beautiful about it. It's always only full odds. Which one's better, Sword or Shield? My preferred game is Shield. But honestly, they're the exact same game. Like, they're always going to be the same game. It's just different Pokemon. Like, there's a list of Pokemon exclusive to Shield and Pokemon exclusive to Sword. But obviously you can trade between versions. So it boils down to what Pokemon you prefer. If you like Zacian, if you like Zamazenta. You like Pokemon but you're not a freak about it? Yeah, fair enough. If you're just such a casual player who just likes games, or like RPGs, this game has gone down pretty well with the majority of people, whether or not they're Pokemon fans. When you told your brother you got Litwick, he was like, I bet your reaction was insane. And you're just like, nope. Did you just go, oh cool, Litwick? You had Pokemon Sun but only played it for a while because your 3DS was broken. But you enjoyed it? Honestly, I didn't enjoy Sun and Moon that much. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were fine, but it took me ages to play through Moon. Also, I was working at the time. So, like, I just didn't have a lot of time to play. It took me, like, almost a year to play through Moon. I prefer Shield because the exclusive anything Zamazenta looks cooler. I love Zamazenta. Also, I've explained, I play soccer, and I'm a defender. So, I was like, yeah, Shield. Defense. Danny, I bet it was better than my Dragovich reaction. That's the best reaction on my channel. Silence. And then, hey guys. People say that Zacian. Apparently it is. I don't know. I don't really play competitive. I just play through the story. And then I'll shiny hunt. Like, obviously I'm shiny hunting right now. But, I've heard Zacian can be OP, but I go based off design. I don't really care too much about stats, and I love Zamazenta. They're playing the game blind? Yeah, exactly, Marcelo. Imagine. They're forcing you to, like, go online or buy the guide. Oh, did you evolve it already? You don't verbally react even when you got Oshawott. You were just shaking for a good 20 minutes. And you got a migraine. You get migraines when you get shinies. That sounds a bit over the top. Forget A Drive screaming around his room. We get migraines when we get shinies. Good one. I mean, that happens to me a lot. Like, if you watch my Dialga, I literally just gasp because I couldn't be loud. I just couldn't be loud in that situation. And I wanted to scream. Like, that was the most excited I'd been for a shiny because it was my longest hunt. I was single hunting it. I put in over 150 hours in it. And my reaction is just literally, and then I just say like, oh my god. Because I couldn't be loud. But that was by far the most excited I've been for a shiny. Don't base excitement on reactions. I have to get everything for Stone Journer on the route. Good luck with Stone Journer. I actually do. Oh my god. It's really enough to trigger a migraine. So basically when you beat the game, you just hunt for shinies, explore, have fun, and try to be the best at battling, right? Depends on how you play. I'm just a shiny hunter in general. So like I played through with a full shiny team. I'm just a shiny hunter. That's just what I do. You can shiny hunt whenever you feel like it. And obviously there's a lot to explore. Like you can do raids are really fun. The wild area is really fun. There's lots of things to do in the post game. DLC is coming. And obviously if you want to, you can EV train, IV train, get good movesets, and get into competitive battling. There's so much you can do in the post game. Your friend started shiny hunting Dracozolt yesterday. Literally got it today in like 400. He didn't get it in 19 though. Never understand how A-Drive reacts that way about method shinies. They happen so often. All your personal best reactions have all been full odds. Well, it's his job, and that's his well, I wouldn't say it's his personality. It's what he's known for. And so, I feel like you just got to keep up your image because that's who he is, and that's how people see him as. There's no problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. That's just not how I react. And that's his thing. It's just being hype. And some streamers are like that. That's what you do when you stream. You got to be hype. You hype up everybody. You got to be very animated. You got to be very vocal. That's just not who I am. I'm a very like relaxed person, but I'll still react. But I genuinely don't think he's that excited. I just think that's what he does because that's his thing. Reactions just happen. It can be good. It can be bad. Yeah, don't base someone's excitement off of a reaction, honestly. Your heart went boom boom when you saw the mask. Yeah, mine... I'm trying to think about my reactions. A lot of them happen in situations where I can't really react, and I'm able to contain it, but I'm shaking. Like Latios, I was shaking so hard, because I know my games won't freeze. I know nothing will happen, but when I get such an incredible shiny, my plan to catch it just goes out the window. I become so careful. I don't even want to touch my DS. I'm worried he's going to just like die for no reason. Or just freeze out of nowhere. And I just master ball it. I'm surprised I battled Dialga. Or I'm scared I'm going to accidentally hit run. Or just something ridiculous is going to happen. Like I'll have plans. I'll have like status moves. And then like when it comes to actually getting Latios, I'm like, I just want to catch this. And I hadn't done a test capture in like months, so I was like, I don't remember what can weaken it without killing it. Why am I leaving and joining back? Are you trying to make that Pokemon a shiny? So basically, every time you encounter it, it's a different Copperajah, so it's not going to be the same Copperajah. But it only spawns at once. So if I just ran away from it, it would be gone, and I'd have to wait a while for it to come back. But this way, I can run into it, check if it's shiny, and if it's not shiny, run into it again. And a different Copperajah with different stats, different ability, different nature, different values will be generated, different gender. And so you just keep doing it, and it's completely random, but eventually it'll be shiny. You got your shiny Snorunt right before you went to school and just silently freaked out. Yeah, you can definitely be so excited with a very mute reaction. Since you've seen Dallas's Giratina video, you've been pretty careful when you find a shiny. That'll do it. But especially with Latios, because that's such a rare event. And I got it, and I was single hunting it. And I was like, I just need to save and just own this. Remember you got a shiny Heracross in philosophy class? And you almost yelled in class. You only jumped out of your seat and gasped really loudly. You never know, once Sonic's shiny encounters, his DS died, not because it was low, it was just battery. Yeah, that happened with like one of his Cacneas, because it was a cap card. And like the cap card bugged out and it died, and so he failed a shiny Cacnea because of it. You have to catch 9 Pokemon in that route. And yeah, Cosmic Beast, you can do it with any Pokemon. But I'll explain a little bit more once I get to the encounter. You've gotten shiny at the bus and at 3 a.m. Alright, so Cosmic Beast, basically, I have to save and do it from here, because the Pokemon has not been spawned in. But now once we get to this point, see, it exists. Now it's been generated. So if I had saved here, and I kept running in and resetting and running into it, I'd be running into the same Copperajah, because this one stays generated. It wouldn't be generating a new one. So I need to save before it spawns, so nothing has been generated in the game. And then when I run into the zone, then it is generated, and it will be a different one every time. But if you save in front of it, you're just going to be running into the same Copperajah. It's going to have the same stats, the same nature, the same gender, the same ability, and nothing about it will change. So you have to run into it before it spawns, and then every time you hit it, it's a different one. And then eventually, it can be shiny. You shiny hunt alone in your room so you don't react like at all, maybe just a gasp or cover your mouth. Yeah, me too, and if it's late and my family's asleep, then I gotta be quiet. Looking at the video, you were seriously surprised you did not save right after Palkia. Shino, and I hate to say this to you, I really do, because I know you didn't cheat, but you probably should have showed no action replay. Like, I trust you completely. I don't think you faked it at all. But I'm just saying, the fact that you got something like that on the first SR, you're definitely going to be questioned. Okay, no worries, Cosmic Beast. Yeah, that's how you can shiny hunt for stuff like this. If I press A right as it spawns, it'll be shiny. Oh, let's see. Alright, pressed A. And we're pressing A on the encounter. Nope, didn't work. But yeah, that's a little... This is a little technique on how to, I guess, shiny hunt the strong spawns. And obviously, like, if you're just running into Pokemon in the grass, then you just random encounter and you just run away from them. But when it's something like this, and it's only generated in a specific point, and there's only one of them, you want to hunt it like this. But when it comes to Pokemon in the grass, then yeah, just keep running into Pokemon in the grass. Oh, it has to be exact. Okay, JJ. I'll try and be very exact. I mean, to be fair, I'm smashing A like most of the time. So I'm bound to hit it eventually on the proper frame. Danny, yeah, why didn't you just do that with Oshawott? Come on. Alright, A. Bam. Got it. Nope. Sucks. I say 10k, this could be 12k, this could be 14k, this could take 20k, this could take such a long time. Let's hope not. You're planning to start YouTube vids on this game. You already have an Elgato. Sick. Yeah, no worries, Cosmic Beast. Good luck. There's still a lot of hype around this game, and with the DLC coming out, the hype will be restored. So hopefully, people check it out. Yeah, while editing, that is something you was thinking you should have done, but you did encounters right after, and they weren't shiny. Yeah, I know, but it's still like, you could have done, I don't know, just, I hope you don't get questioned too much. But it's probably going to happen. They added a new Galarian form and legendary Pokemon, but do you think they'll add more Galar Pokemon? They'll probably just add more legendaries and mythicals. I don't think they'll add just like standard Galar Pokemon, but they could. They definitely could. No, Shino, you just need to do it for that. Like, honestly, if it's any shiny, people don't care. But the fact that it was a first encounter Sinjoh Ruins, it's definitely going to get questioned. What's going on, Rope? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks, Cosmic Beast. Yeah, to be fair, I do get a decent amount for what I do. Because I hunt full odds, which means I don't do, like, methods, or I don't use the shiny charm, which I don't know if you know what that is. So full odds YouTube channels usually don't have a lot of attention. So I say I'm very content with how fine I'm doing. Yeah, exactly, Shadow. Like, if he had hunted it, oh, I'm sure he would not be questioned. But he was like filming a tutorial. No, and I know it's legit. I trust him. Like, I'm not questioning him at all. I just know people are absolutely gonna question a first encounter Sinjoh Ruins. Like, it's crazy. Sorry, you have to sub. Don't be sorry. I more than appreciate it. Thanks so much, dude. Maybe I'll hit 1,000 subs in 2020. That's a bit of a stretch. But I think if I do some cool hunts and maybe get more attention, like when there's hype around the DLCs and Mystery Dungeon, maybe I can get some like extreme growth again. That'd be so sick if I hit 1,000 subs this year. But like I said, I don't really ask for subs. I just do what I do, and I always say, if you enjoy my content, subscribe. I'm not gonna be like, please sub to me just so I can hit this goal. Oh, cool! There's sounds going off in my house. But that's what I do. Like, I just believe, yo, if people like my content, they'll sub. I'm not gonna like force people. Yeah, Shadow. Dallas is absolutely the biggest full odds hunter. Okay, yeah, Danny, you're coming in hot. And I probably will hunt in Mystery Dungeon, depending on how easy it is or how it works. I'm definitely going to play Mystery Dungeon. I'm so excited for those games to come back. Thanks a lot, Cosmic Beast. I really appreciate the compliment. You're personally a newish viewer of yours. To be fair, I've talked about it before. Like, I started YouTube last March. I got like, it took me till like September to get 60 subs. Then it took me to October to get 100 subs. So it took me like 7 months to get 100 subs. Then it took me like 2 months to get 500. Like, so most of the people here are new viewers. I'd be very surprised if anyone was like subscribed to me before Sword and Shield. Honestly. You should, yeah, I probably will stream Mystery Dungeon Shadow just because it's so fun. Yeah, Marcelo, there's confirmed shinies in Mystery Dungeon, which is so sick. I didn't even expect that. I didn't think about that. And there's like an item. It's called like the friend bow, and apparently it makes like shinies more likely to join your team. Because I don't know if you know how Mystery Dungeon works. Like, when you knock out a Pokemon, it'll sometimes recruit and it sometimes won't. So there's an item that like increases the chance of shiny Pokemon joining your team. So I'll absolutely shiny hunt in those games. You saw Balance Suite? That was a long time ago. That was probably my least favorite video. I was not happy with that Balance Suite. Like, I didn't care about it at all. Dang, Xeno was sub before Sword and Shield? But yeah, Danny, for some reason my Duskull blew up. That's like my only my only non-Sword and Shield video to get over 1,000 views. I have no idea why it did so well. And welcome to the stream, Cody. Yeah, Shino, I can't wait to hunt a mystery dungeon either. My night's been pretty good. How's your night been doing? We're trying to recruit Groudon. Oh yeah, because you could recruit like the bosses, so you'd have to go back and fight them over and over. You saw the Cursula vid, subbed, and then checked out one of the Talk Show streams. Oh, sick. And no worries, Octawave. I'll see you in a little bit. What did I eat for dinner tonight? I had some like chicken stew thing. It was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Duskull. That Duskull has actually brought me a lot of good friends. And it's weird. Because I got a Shuppet in April, then I got my second Shuppet in May. Then I could have easily continued the Duskull hunt, but I was like, no, I'm tired of getting all these Shuppet, I'm going to put it off. And then I picked it up in October, and I was like, it'll probably get a little bit more attention since it's in October. It's a Halloween-themed hunt. But it was my first ever video to get 100 views in a day, and it gave me like 40 subs. I had no idea why, which was ridiculous. I got like 40 subs in a week from it, and to put it into perspective, it took me like months to get to 50, so I had no idea why all this growth was coming out of nowhere. It's absolutely nothing compared to what my Sword and Shield videos gave me. But at the time, it was huge. It got me to like 100 subs. I couldn't believe it. I didn't get why people were just watching a Gen 3 Shiny Duskull video. Maybe because when I tweeted about it, like people knew I was phasing for it, and maybe they were just excited for me that I finally got it. I don't know. But I actually have 2 videos that are over 1,000 views, non-Sword and Shield. It's Duskull, and then Beldum literally just scraped over 1,000 a couple days ago. It's at like 1,018. So yeah, for some reason the Duskull video hit the algorithm real different. 76,000 views. Yeah. Dude, Cosmic Beast, that caught me so off guard. It got like 25,000 views in one day. I was like, what is going on? That Corsola brought me like 300 subs. I did not expect that. Watch all the videos because you enjoy watching the game. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate the compliment as well. You have so many old Waddy vids to watch. They're probably not that great. Oh yeah, and then Alex shouted me out. Yeah, Duskull does have a great shiny. That's why I hunted it, and Duskull's like my favorite Pokemon. Only older videos I'm really proud of is my Deoxys, my Dialga, and my Shaman were probably my coolest hunts. I really wish I uploaded Deoxys when I was bigger. No, I don't. It's not that I care about the views. I just think it's such a cool hunt, and I feel like more people should see the Deoxys hunt. I think it only got like 200, which really isn't a lot, which is a shame. But to be fair, not a lot of people hunt it, and not a lot of people look it up. But I just thought it was such a unique hunt to do in Gen 3. Just giving me a warning. What? Yeah, Cosmic Beast, you have no idea how unbelievably exciting that was. It was ridiculous. I had a feeling my Wooloo video was going to be fine because Wooloo, everyone loved Wooloo, and I got it the day of release. So I was so excited to get Wooloo up. And Wooloo actually did really well. I got like 10,000. That was my first 10,000. But then Corsola just came out of nowhere and just shot up. And people just kept watching it. I was like, why is this so popular? Yo, what's going on, Peter? I recognize you you're from Dallas' streams. I see you a lot in his chat. Welcome to the stream, dude. You gonna hunt Copperajah like this, or you gonna hunt Qfin? old shiny vids are the only thing to watch when hunting in the middle of the night. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. I watch all of Absolblog's really old, obscure videos from like 2012. Like, I love his stuff, so I go and like seek out his least viewed videos that like no one has seen. It's so funny. If you get an old console, you might get an action replay just to hunt some old events like Mirror Deoxys. Yeah, well, was it? It's a Game Shark for Game Boy, I think. There's a difference because I'm pretty sure action replay is just DS. But yeah, well, there's glitches to get around things. But yeah, action replay, as long as you're not cheating the shiny, then go for it. How do you know if it's a shiny? It'll be a different color. And I know what the shiny looks like. Vaguely. So shiny Copperajah, the orange is like yellowish. It's like a tinted yellow, and then the jade green is like a very light faded green. It can look kind of similar, but it's also very noticeable. If you're comparing them side by side, it is definitely a very noticeable shiny. Like if you go on websites, like the most useful Pokemon website there is Cerebi.net. And oh my god, the guy who runs it, he has like every piece of Pokemon information you can think of on that website. And so he has like pictures of all the Pokemon and their shiny variants compared to them. And people break into the code and look at the shinies, so everyone knows what the shinies look like. And this is just a very cool hunt to do. It's not my favorite Pokemon ever, it's not my favorite shiny ever, but it's still a really amazing thing to hunt, and not many people have hunted it. Going to Void Glitch in Gen 4, yo, congrats. Oh, thanks a lot, Peter. You're not sure if you want to hunt Qfin or Copperajah, if you're being honest? This hunt isn't that fast, and I'm gonna be honest. It's I'm just so far not a big fan of doing these types of resets. It's not that they're slow, it's just, I don't know, they're not as enjoyable. So maybe just do Qfin. It'd probably be a lot quicker and easier. I don't even know what a shiny is. Of course I know what a shiny is. You had to see one for 5 months, Danny. Shiny Twins, Detective Mocha, and Shiny Hunter 3131 have so many videos up. Yeah, they do. They've been in this community for such a long time. They're like the OG Full Odds Hunters is like them. Dallas, obviously. Steve or Sonics, I think he's been since 2014, so I would consider that old. But I consider like old, like 2011, 2010. Like, that's when I hunted. I have a video on a very obscure channel from 2011. But I love watching the older videos with the classic. They're being recorded by, like, garbage cameras. Some of them aren't live. You need to beat the game on your Pearl first. You're probably going to hunt Shiny too. Yeah, I used a Void Glitch on my second Pearl because my original Pearl is so precious to me, and I'm so grateful it still exists. That file is 12.5 years old, has so many sentimental Pokemon to me. I action replayed the hell out of that game. I was making any single Pokemon appear in the wild. I was giving myself 999 Master Balls. I was walking through walls. I was just walking through walls to Dark Eyes Island. I was walking through walls to Shaman's Island. I was getting Arceus. I was getting like Deoxys from fossils. I actually replayed the hell out of my original Pearl. I completed the dex with a cheat where you just press like L and R and it completes the dex. I made everything shiny. I am so blessed that it did not corrupt the game, and I will never do anything to harm it again. I'm very fortunate it still exists. So that's why I did the Void Glitch on my second Pearl. There's no way I'm risking anything with that file ever again. Everything in that game means so much to me. My Torterra, I say it a lot, my Torterra has been in the party of that file for almost 13 years. No matter what, I've never put it in the PC. It has forever been in my party in that Pearl. for almost 13 years now. That game is so special to me. I can't speak highly enough about it. You like watching Sonic's vids and other content from Dallas and the channels you're talking about. Probably be hidden if you said it. Yeah, the main shiny hunters I watch is Sonic's, Absolblogs, Dallas, and then just like all the older ones like Detective Mocha, Shiny Twins, Shiny Collector. But I feel like the ones that upload regularly, like the bigger ones, when it comes to like bigger names, it's usually just Dallas, Absolblogs, Sonics, and then he's not Shiny Hunter, but I watch John Stone a lot. His videos are so good. He puts so much effort into his videos. They're so interesting. I love, and he's just got a nice voice and everything. Forgive us, Jesus, for we have to stand with our action replays. I abuse that game. I can't believe it. Because there's been so many horror stories of people just turning on their Gen 4 games and them just not working. Like, at all. Like, they just stop working. So, I feel very blessed that that didn't happen to me. And I'm starting... I think I'm just going to chip away at it slowly. I don't know if I'll do it for, like, my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, which is coming up in March. Or I might do it once I hit 1,000 subs. Is go for Shiny Zubat in that tower below Salacion Town. I'm probably gonna, like I said, I want to focus on my roamers now, but I might go for that because it's the first ever thing I actively sought out. It's the first ever shiny I saw in the Diamond and Pearl guidebook. So I'm probably gonna single hunt a Zubat in a place where it's not even 100% just for sentimental purposes. And because I started the hunt, I was really just, I had no idea how rare shinies were as a kid. But if we're being technical, I started that hunt 13 years ago. So I may just do it for like a special occasion. And it'd be so underwhelming, like this, oh, my 1-year anniversary or my 1,000 sub special. Zubat and Pearl. Your shiny level 100 Arceus. I hacked in so many Arceus. I hacked in like 18 or 17 or whatever, so I could have one for each type, and I hacked in so many shinies. Your joysticks for your Switch have drift. Oof. So you haven't played with your Switch in months, but you ordered a replacement joystick from Amazon and it's arriving on Thursday, so you're excited to get the Switch fixed. Hopefully, they come soon. Yeah, that does sound kind of sus, Space Dragon. Revive my Latias channel. Yo, if I could have access to it, I would have. But that channel is long gone. And I'm just waiting for YouTube to delete it at this point. You hate Joy-Cons most of the time. They've messed up and they're expensive. Yeah, they're ridiculous. They're like $80 for Joy-Cons. Like, what the hell's the deal with that? Like, that's so ridiculous. Like, they're just little sticks. That's like the most expensive control. Like, I swear that's like the most expensive controller. I swear like Xbox and PlayStation controllers are like $50 or $60. Yo, what's going on, Detective Mocha? I'm trying to get this elephant. I really am. I'm gonna get to 4,500 tonight. You thought Shiny Regigigas was a poison type back then? Imagine, you just get a random Shiny Regigigas like, oh, is this poison type? You can buy left or right Joy-Con separate on eBay? I guess you could buy Joy-Con. Who would do that, though? I assume from shops, but just imagine, like, I'm selling my left Joy-Con. Don't want it anymore. Don't like the left one. Don't like the color. You can have it. Just call you Steph. Cool. On a first name basis. I just see, like usernames and you say usernames. But to be fair, yeah, people just call me Daniel. Unless they want to call me Waddy. I don't know. I don't have a preference. People call me whatever I want. We went to GameStop and it was unbelievable. Yeah. There might be drift. It's just a random seller. Yeah, first name basis. Have you all heard of Pokemon Gun and Double Gun? You mean Inteleon and then G-Max Inteleon? Can you have me on Switch? I'm not your favorite YouTuber? Dude, you've been here for like an hour and a half. I appreciate that. And a live streamer? Dang. Yeah, maybe I'll show my friend code at the end. I don't really care. I don't have too many Switch friends. I got like 8. I got famous Switch friends though. I got Absol Blogs on Switch. That's it. He'll probably delete me someday because a lot of people add him. To be fair, I don't really do too much of Switch Online. I'm always shiny hunting. And I pretty much only shiny hunt on stream now. I've been taking my roamer hunt so seriously this weekend. I know I keep talking about it, but I have never grinded these roamers this much in my life. I've done 400 in 3 days. To put that into perspective, it takes me like 4 hours to get 100 done. I've been doing like 125 a day since Friday. And I'm gonna do more tonight when I finish streaming. Triple hunting them is takes so much focus and so much time. But it's gonna be worth it when one of them finally shines. And then seeing Steve post his Latias, I'm just like, damn, I really want a roamer. And welcome back, Anthony. Danny, you've collabed with Ariana Grande? Wow. I've trash talked her in my Toxel video. She DM'd me and said, you better not do that again. Thanks a lot, Cosmic Beast. I really appreciate the compliment. That's really nice. Sus is suspicious. We all suspicious. Wait, what? I don't think I've ever made the connection that, like, sus is actually short for suspicious. I just say kind of sus. But I don't think it's ever actually clicked in my head that's what it's for. I feel dumb. Like, I know that's what it means, but I'm just like, kind of sus. Thanks a lot, Cosmic Bees. What time is it for me? I'm on Eastern Standard Time. 11/12 of the year. So whatever time it is, Eastern Standard Time. I'm on EST most of the time, but some days, some months, like summer, or like Christmas time. Like I was just in Bermuda around Christmas time because that's where my family is. But most of the time, I'm on EST. But to be fair, if I'm not on EST, I'm probably not going to be streaming. King of Intellect? I sure am. You don't have school tomorrow or after tomorrow? I don't have school till after Martin Luther King Day, so I think that's next Tuesday. I still got a good week. So I'm going to try and do so many roamers this week and get to 2,000. That's a bit of a stretch. And I hope I don't lose my roamer motivation, but I've been so into it for 3 days in a row now. It takes so much freaking time. I just want one. Your shiny Insta is 1 away from 100 followers? Dang. I don't use Instagram for shinies. Why is Stone Journer in the snowy route? Don't ask me. It's like another Christmas break. I mean, the way my old university worked is like, we'd go back like the 7th of January, but we'd be done end of April. But this, like, I get 2 more weeks of break in January, but I finish like mid-May, so it's like the same roughly. I imagine maybe you're in high school though, because like universities and stuff like that, obviously we finish in like May, at least in America, you finish like May, but then obviously high school you're done and you go into like June. I know some Catholic schools do it differently though. Like I had a friend, she would always finish high school like before Memorial Day. You shiny hunt all day, that's what I'm trying to do. No, Cosmic Beast, even when I go back to school, I'm still going to stream. All my classes are during the day, and I'm really good at managing my time. So just because I start school again, like, I won't stop streaming. Just school, like, last week. Yeah, at my old university, we would start around, like, the 7th of January. But then we'd be done, like, mid-April, end of April. So, yeah, so I get a couple more weeks in January, but, I just finished a couple more weeks later in May, which is not that big a deal. That's standard. You just watch my streams, sleep, can wait. Well, good thing I don't go ridiculously late then. I used to though, but now like, let me be honest, I stay up till like 4 or 5 a.m. But and I'm probably still gonna do it when school starts because all my classes are in like the afternoon. I've gotten less sleep this past month than I have like a whole year, like in my life, and yet I have so much energy every day, and I'm like very happy. You braces tighten tomorrow? It kind of sucks. Good luck, Shadow. Hope your teeth don't shatter. Welcome back, Octowave. School womps. Agreed. I ain't ready to go back. I'm still on wait lists for some classes, which is annoying and kind of stressful. But you know, it'll sort itself out. I think. I gotta take... It's so dumb. I still have to take core classes. Like, the school just requires you take, like, basic core classes, like a science, a history, a general arts class. I'm like, this is not related to my major whatsoever, but okay. Thanks. You had braces 2 times? Why? To go back in time, you would snap the guy's neck who made school. You say that now, but you get into the real world and you're like, damn, I wish I was in school. You get less sleep, but thanks to break, you're used to it rather than the beginning of the year while you started sleeping earlier. But now your body operates on 5 hours fine. Yeah, man, I would used to stay up to like no later than maybe 2. Then I'd wake up at like 10 and get a good 8 hours. Now I like go to bed at like 5. I'm like, yo, I can wake up at 9:30. I just hate sleeping in past noon. I can't sleep through the whole day. I hate waking up in the afternoon. Like 11 is like the absolute latest I'd want to wake up. I just feel like I waste my day. Then I'm like, oh, I'll be tired. I'll get to sleep early the next night. Then I don't. And it's not a problem, I don't think. Pick all your classes halfway through your education so you can learn what you want to learn after learning the essentials. I shouldn't have to take these core classes anyways. It has nothing to do with business management. I gotta take like some biology lab. I'm like, well, that's not... I literally chose a business major because I don't like learning about these things and I don't want to. Why you gotta make me do it? I understand like English and maybe like some maths classes, but biology, why? And then my general arts elective was like music theory. That was a waste of time. You solid 9 to 10 hours? Dang. Your university did the same thing when you were doing your undergrad. It made us take courses that weren't specific to the major. I think I remember you, because I remember you're at Dal, aren't you? I think it was you I talked to about, because I remember I was talking to someone about that in Dallas's chat, because I have friends that go to Dal. I think it was you. I could be horribly wrong though. You'd rather be in a world with people that are dumb than with smart people that always correct you. Fair. You love bio? Oh, fair enough. Math? What do you mean math is freaking useless? Math is everything. I'm good at maths. You only slept at like 10 p.m. Jeez. Dang, Shadow. This past, over like Christmas break, I think there was a point in time, like I got 3 hours of sleep the night before. And then the next night I was still up late. And I think by the time I went to bed, I had 3 hours of sleep in the past 41 hours. I was like, dang, that's probably not okay. Alright, yeah, Marcelo, if it's the only recommended thing in your decks, then you're good. And no worries, Octawave. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Have a good night. I appreciate you coming in just for a little bit. You're looking into graphic design for college and you have to take so much crap for that? Really? Like what? Very book smart but not street smart at all? I'm kind of both. Yeah, Peter, I think it was. Yeah, Dalhousie, you said, I just remember talking to someone in Dallas's chat, and I want to say it was you, because it just like caught me off guard. I was like, oh, I know people who go there. Then I always find it weird because there's only like a couple hundred people in Dallas's chat, so it's like when you find something in common with someone else that's not shiny hunting, it's like, whoa. You don't like math, you hate school, you have to wake up at 4 a.m. Why do you have to wake up at 4 a.m. for school? Yeah, Cosmic Beast. My longest hunt in terms of time is my shiny Dialga video. It took 150 hours. But I have patience. Oh, you're at Dallas. Okay, yeah, it was you. I just remember that happened in Dallas's chat one day, and it just stuck out to me. I was like, wait, who the hell goes to Dow? So you did your undergrad there? And now I guess, are you doing a master's? I don't know. Oh, Marcelo, does it work? That's sick. Cosmic Beast, that's just the life. That's just the life of a full-out shiny hunter. People think we're crazy, and it's kind of true. But I don't know. It's a very niche hobby, especially full odds. When the odds are 1 in 4096 or 1 in 8192. But like I'm usually doing stuff like if I'm streaming, I'm interacting with chat. Or if I'm just shiny hunting by myself, I'm like watching something, or I'm on call with a friend, or I'm just messaging people, or I'm doing other things. So it does sound crazy, and it definitely is. But some people enjoy it, and I'm one of those people. It's a very niche hobby. You remember the conversation too? You did your undergrad there, and okay, you're doing your master's. Sick. Yeah, I have quite a few friends up in Halifax. I went to an Xbox party, and these people lived in the same town, and you knew the same people, just not each other. Dang. You want to know if remembering lots of Wi-Fi signals bogs down your phone? I have no idea, JJ. So 2 stone journer and 6 random encounters? Yeah, that's more than 2%. Alright, no worries, Insider Gamer Game. Thanks for hanging out. If you have to go, no worries. Started method hunting for like a few hunts, but after watching your streams, you did full odds? Yes, I'm getting people into full odds. I've had a few comments say that, which is crazy to me because only like 20 people come here. It gets stressful after hours? Sometimes it can. And yeah, Peter is a small world. Like, when I see someone like have something in common in Dallas' chat, I'm like, wow. Like, out of all the people, and we're all in like a full odds stream. Danny, shiny hunting do be quirky. What's going on, Gypsy? Good luck on the hunt. You don't want to think about school. You start back up tomorrow morning. Funny enough, you're going to school for graphic design. Graphic design is definitely a more, like, the more I get involved, like, with YouTube and just, like, content creation, I realize how big a deal graphic design is. Like, you know, people always, like, talk shit about people getting art degrees. When it comes to stuff like graphic design, there's such good money to be made in, like, a lot of stuff. Peter, they're both undergrads, and I think that they're in business. And you said you're in bio. You downloaded the Mystery Dungeon demo, and it was so on point, like the quiz notes and stuff. You don't have to pay for the demo, do you? You just need to pay when it becomes the full version. Can you download the demo for free? You all have Voltorb Flip? Bro, I love Voltorb Flip. It's such a good game. I can spend hours playing Voltorb Flip. Like, I'll literally max out my coins, just like buy a bunch of Pokemon, then just do it again. Marcelo, have faith. You could get it first phase. The demo's free? Sick. Because I might do it. I'm kind of bummed, though. Like, I get it, it's a remake of the original ones, but I kind of wish you could be, like, a Grookey, a Scorbunny, or a Sobble. But, you know, maybe they'll make another Mystery Dungeon in the future. That'd be really exciting. I don't think they'd ever continue the Pokemon Ranger series, because the way that game worked, it would not make sense to put it on a Switch, considering how you capture Pokemon and what you have to do. I don't think Ranger will come back. I hope someday a Colosseum or Gale of Darkness would come back. But, or they could add Mystery Dungeon DLC. I'd be fine with that. And they'd probably make it free or very cheap. Like, maybe like $5, $10. Or they could just do free DLC later on. But Pokemon Ranger would make no sense to put on a Switch. But yeah, then I might download it tonight just to take the test, because if they're not going to add any new characters, then I guess that's what you get from the pool. I think my first playthrough of Mystery Dungeon, I think in Red, I got a Charmander, and then I found my Explorers of Darkness the other day, and I was a Pikachu. I never cheated on these, by the way, so like I didn't target which ones I wanted. I played Explorers of Time and Sky as well. And Sky, I want to say I was a Turtwig. I don't remember. But I know my partner in my Explorers of Darkness is a Torterra. Yeah, Cosmic Beast. I'm enjoying the heck out of my break. And I enjoyed this last week. And by the way, that was 4,500. So we're going to go a bit more. The myth is legit. It feels like 25-30%. Better than 2%. Cutting circles in your DS with Pokemon Rangers. Good times, dude. I loved that so much. You got Skitty but chose Totodile because it lets you choose. In Pokemon Ranger? I forgot all about Pokemon Ranger except the special events. Yeah, Marcelo, get a good estimate of it. It's definitely more than 2% if you've already seen 2 from 6. Like that is clearly more than 2%. So I'll probably have to do that with my Galarian quest. I'll catch everything but Darumaka and Stonejourner. Because obviously I'll be targeting Darumaka, but I would love to phase with the Stonejourner because it's pretty cool. How does your Switch not get tired or broken for this? Because it's just soft resetting. So like I'm just closing the software and opening back up. So I'm not like turning the console off every time and then turning it back on. That would probably not be great for the Switch. But like we're just restarting the software, so it's not that big a deal. A lot of people do it. In Mystery Dungeon it says, so your insert name, but you can say no and choose. Oh, really? Maybe I just let it pick for me. Oops. Because I don't know why I would have picked a Charmander and a Pikachu. Because Pikachu, I don't even think you can evolve it. I'm not sure. But at least my partner was a Turtwig. I might have been a Mudkip. I don't know, man. I need to find my Mystery Dungeon games. They were fun, though. They're such good games. I can't believe they're actually remaking them. Like, everyone jokes every year. Yeah, we're going to get Mystery Dungeon, or like... And it's been like 7 years, and they're like, psych, yeah, we're actually going to give you Mystery Dungeon. At least in DX, you don't know about the others? Oh, okay. Yeah, Danny, I think I was a Mudkip. It might have been Explorers of Time. But I saw you were one. You and Alex. You collecting that coin. But I don't remember really. All I know is in Explorers of Darkness, I'm a Pikachu because I played that last summer. I don't know where my Explorers of Sky is though. I had found it, like right before, because we moved houses last summer, and I was like, ooh, my Explorers of Sky. I don't know where it is now though. It's somewhere. You were a Mudkip on your first or second playthrough. You played Explorers so much growing up. When I discovered Mystery Dungeon again, or I found my Mystery Dungeon again last year, I remember why there's like no Pokemon caught or playtime in my Pearl in the year 2008. Because I was playing Mystery Dungeon. I played Mystery Dungeon so much that year. I really did. I played it a lot. You were a Chimchar for Explorers of Time? Lame. You were a Bulbasaur in Explorers of Time and you think your partner was a Piplup? Dude, I'm so excited to play again. I'm definitely going to download the demo tonight, maybe. I think DLC wasn't expected that much for Pokemon, but now that Pokemon is kind of a bigger title, it's a $60 price, and on the main console, it could have been expected. And that's just how gaming's changed. It was so dumb when people were like, Masuda said 8 years ago that they're never going to do DLC. I'm like, do you realize how fast technology grows? Like technology has grown faster in the past 10 years than it had like the previous like 2000. I hate when people, that's like, people who did that are like the people who dig up, those are the people who dig up celebrities' tweets from 9 years ago when they were like 15 years old. You played Gates to Infinity, and you were Oshawott. Yeah, I stopped playing after like the Gen 4 Mystery Dungeons. Explorers of Sky was my last one. I think you were Totodile. Could you be Totodile? Maybe I was. I feel like I remember seeing a Feraligatr. I have no idea. All I know is I was a Pikachu in one of them. And my Red Rescue team is long gone because that was a Game Boy game. And I don't even think that was mine. I think that might have been David's. And I just did like one playthrough of it. But I remember that's all I played in 2008 was Mystery Dungeon. I had so much fun with those games. And I can still have so much fun with them. They're like such good games. And there's so much to do. Like you can do new missions. You can keep ranking up. It takes a long time to get like to the best rank. You can challenge yourself just by going through like the 100 floor dungeons. Honestly, the most annoying part about Mystery Dungeon is your damn hunger. I can't tell you how many times I failed a dungeon just because I was hungry. I'm like, really? Come on. Welcome back, Anthony. Peter, you've never played Mystery Dungeon? Try the demo if you haven't tried it already, and I think you'll really love the games. They're so cute. The story's so good. They're just so fun. Your friend gets mad because of Nat decks, but then use the same 6 Pokemon. You still have Red Rescue Team somewhere? I have Explorers of Sky somewhere. I know where my Explorers of Darkness is. I don't know where Explorers of Time is. Yeah, hunger was so annoying. You gotta just stock up on apples. The challenge is fun. Peter, I promise, it's so cute. At least get the demo. Like, you get to be a Pokemon, and like you just in this little like club, and you just like going on adventures, like rescuing Pokemon. It's so fun. It's nothing like a main series game. It's almost like its own individual franchise in a sense. They're so cute. Like you get to do little personality tests, see which Pokemon you be. You like turn into, I guess like the story is you turn into a Pokemon. Oh, it's so fun. You quit Explorers of Sky because of the boss fight with Dusknoir. I remember Manaphy, Explorers of Time. I also remember, and that was the thing, there was like Wi-Fi events, so you could get like special dungeons with all the legendaries and like recruit them to your team. Like in my Explorers of Darkness, I have all the legendaries. I have like Rayquaza, Regigigas, all the Reggies, like Giratina. There's like special events you could do. You would love to play and actually finish those 100 floor dungeons after the main story. Yeah, now that like I'm not 10, I could probably figure out how to do it. Peter, it is so adorable. It's so fun. You get to be a little Pokemon. You get to go around going on rescue missions. Like you go through dungeons and you have like missions. It'll either be you gotta like go find a Pokemon, or you gotta like there's like a rogue Pokemon and you gotta like and he's like stolen something and you gotta go through like many floors in the dungeon and like take the item back. Or sometimes you like escort a Pokemon to its friend. This is just like cute little missions that you do. And I'm sure there's like footage you could find. But yeah, if you're going in blind, it'll be very interesting. The personality test is so accurate, and you're most likely not going to get the game because you're most likely going to get the game because the demo was fun. My only problem is I think it could have been maybe like a $50 game. Because I'm pretty sure the original, because that's back when main series Pokemon games were like $35. I'm pretty sure Mystery Dungeon games would only be like $30. It's still going to be good games, and I'm still going to buy them, but I think it could have been maybe like $50. And no worries, Cosmic Beast, but I'll probably be ending pretty soon. Yeah, it's about 11:30. I might actually only do like 12 more encounters, and I'll probably end. I haven't been going too late the past couple weeks. So maybe wait like 10 minutes. But yeah, no, if you want to go watch my vids, yeah, sure. I'm not going to say no to that. But I'll be ending pretty soon. You don't get Mudkip from the test. You're going to sue someone. Just take it again. Yeah, of course, Shadow. Like, 60, like, yeah. Pretty much every Switch game is $60, so I'm not going to complain too much. I'm not too fussed about it. Mudkip is your spirit animal. It's apparently Danny's spirit animal, too. Big Mudkip energy. Mudkip's like my mom's favorite Pokemon. Because I was into Pokemon as a child right around Gen 3. And like my mom's two favorite Pokemon was Mudkip and Skitty. It was so crazy. We actually had a cat named Skitty from like the 90s. So it was like before like Gen 3 or even existed. And then I was like, Mom, there's a Pokemon named Skitty. And she was like, oh my god, that's so cute. Those are her favorites. You never knew Mudkip was your spirit animal until Alex told you it was. That's how these things work. You like my mom more than me now? I like my mom more than me. Maybe one day I'll have her just sit with me on stream. I've been thinking about doing that with my sister. My sister like comes in the stream sometimes. But she only did like once. And I ended the stream. She was like, I was watching your stream. I mean, she's like right behind me, but like her room's like right next to this room. So she can usually hear me. Yeah, I'll stream with her. She has no... I've explained to her what I do, but I don't think she quite exactly gets what shiny hunting really involves. And I think if she did know, she would judge me hard. But she thinks Pokemon's cute, and she... Like, that's what she'll get me for Christmas. She'll get me, like... Because Christmas was very special to us as kids. So, like, even though we're grown, she'll still get us, like, childish things for Christmas. So she got me Sword. My sister got me a Meryl plush. I actually posted that on Twitter. And she'll get me, like, Pokemon cards or just, like, Pokemon plushes. Like, she'll get me, like, practical things for my birthday. But, like, Christmas is just, like, a fun... very special holiday to us, so she wants to make it so we feel like kids. So she'll get me like cards or plushes, or now games usually come out in November, so I'll buy one version and then she'll just get me the other version for a Christmas gift. You were intentionally laughing because the GameStop employee was wanting you not to get Gen 3 games because they wouldn't have shinies in them. Oh, okay. He seems intelligent. You're at 200 Fallout's eggs now. Slowly but surely. And I'm probably going to do 5 more encounters and I'm going to end the stream. What's going on, Abyss? Why did I say it like that? Abyss boy. Welcome to the stream, dude. Even though this is kind of the end of it. I appreciate you coming out for like a little bit, though. We just run into the elephant. We've run into this elephant like 4,500 times. And nothing's happened. So, I don't know what to say. I'll come back at it tomorrow. Or get to 5K this week, maybe 6K. Ideally, I would like to hunt this during the day, but I'm just way too into my roamers right now. I don't really see me hunting this off stream. Oof. Are you doing full odds for Gossifleur? Or are you method hunting it? How many encounters are you at? Are you keeping track of it? I'm sorry to hear that. Gossifleur is actually a really good shiny. Like, I didn't really like Gossifleur too much as a Pokemon. Well, I liked its name just because every time I thought of Gossifleur, I just thought of James Turner announcing it in his very robotic voice. But Gossifleur's shiny is so gorgeous. I love it. Back to time management on Monday, send help. Monday's tomorrow. Yikes. I'm scared for time management because I've been investing maybe 4-5 hours for roamers a day. And then I will stream. Welcome back, Cosmic Beast. Thanks for watching my vids. I'm probably only going to do 2 more encounters though, then I'm going to end the stream. Are you doing Masuda for it? Have you done 1,000 Masuda eggs? That's a lot. Alright, I'm doing a couple more. And look at that, we're ending like right at 11:30. So 300, over 300 encounters done today, which is fine. Your favorite streamer because I'm very genuine. Thank you. That's what I try to be. Like, I'm not gonna, I said this so many times, I'm not gonna be screaming at you guys for like 4 hours. Peter, don't worry. You're gonna make it. Alright. After this one is the last elephant. Nobody streams on the weekend. Why? I feel like that'd be the best time for people to stream. I just stream most nights. I don't have a social life? No. I didn't stream Friday night, actually. I just stream when I can. Like, I don't get burnt out because, like, this isn't my job. So I'm not, like, screaming. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not forcing myself to do this. I'm like, yo, I want a shiny hunt. Alright. But this Copperajah has been generated. It's either shiny or it is not. Let's get it to come here. Smack. Nope. Social life is Discord. Yeah, relatable. Social life is the shiny hunting community. Oh my god, shiny Dragovish! Alright. Yeah, you guys are my social life. Quiet, Danny. Alright, well, another night of running into this big elephant. Look at that. Not Copperajah. Dragovish is bigger than it. How many shinies have I got? Lots. Most of them are uploaded. Anyways, we'll be back again tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream later and get to 5K. We're at 4,530. I don't know. I'm over this hunt. It's not even that long. But anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Good luck on all your hunts. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good night. And everyone have a good day at school and work tomorrow. See you later.